Good morning, broadcasting live from St. Louis, Missouri. It's the greatest of all time, the Hamster. How are you? What's up? 8:51 Central Time, United States of America. Yeah. What are we going to talk about today? Well, just went to Florida. Got some Florida tales to talk about. I found some retro commercials. That'll be fun. And the greatest of all time, George Carlin. Found this on one of the shorts here.
But you don't need
Can you hear it?
a formal conspiracy.
Right.
When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're on the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them. And they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3.
7 oil companies.
It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice.
How do you know if someone's from Missouri without actually saying they're from Missouri? What do you put in your engine to keep it lubricated? Oh, you mean all? I love the South.
There is no national conspiracy to buy elections and control America. But
you don't need a formal conspiracy.
Well, I mean, I don't have to say anything about anything. I'm not even sure we're allowed to anymore.
When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're on the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And they're used to.
So let's see. Is it a conspiracy when a lot of people, well, they'd rather not have a certain person win? Well, I can't really go there. Good morning, guys. Channel 1-800-DUMB is here. Mr. Pliskin. Snaky, cubing speed. Hello. MGTOW Outlaw. My culture isn't your costume, damn it. Good to see you guys. All right. I found these retro commercials. I thought this might be fun. A little change of pace. Let's see. Did I copy the... Oh, geez. You know, Hamster, you're a dumbass. Well, why do you say that, Hamster? Because it just... Why is it so hard for me to paste in the freaking link instead of hitting copy? There. Jeez. You guys hear everything all right? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we get an ad, too. Oh, by the way, speaking of ads. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Sephora, I understand they have them at Kohl's. So if you need some Sephora, go to your Kohl's. They have it there. So, get it, ladies, or, well, just, if that's your thing, you know where to find it. It's, yeah. Now, unfortunately, on ads, they don't let you go backwards. Why is that, YouTube? Susan, why is that? What happens if we get one of those ads about, using a blow dryer on your hoo-ha to lose weight? Can't go back. It's just, why? It's not fair. Yes. Better than, whoa. Okay, ladies. It's better than that even. Wow. Where can I get some? Kellogg's Special K.
Real fruit.
Real
whole
fruit.
grains.
Son of a bitch.
And chocolatey chunks.
Wow, you get chocolate for breakfast. Perfectly healthy. No problem. Well, hey, it's dark chocolate, right? That's good for you.
Doing something good for yourself has
Oh, yeah. Brandon Trueblood is live now, screaming across the country on his MGTOW World Tour.
never been this delicious.
So, all right.
Kellogg's Special K.
No, this isn't the commercials yet. Here they come. Dave's Archives. Put the link in the description. Yes. Or in the chat, in this case. All right. Hey. The channel. Stand or Fall. I do remember that. That's got to be from a Rocky movie or something, right? Yeah. Oh, I was going to say anyway. So we're in Florida, right? We're doing some, stuff. And I've been writing some things in email to my sister Hamster, and all this. And suddenly on my phone, I start getting advertisements and emails from companies I've never heard of, and they're mentioning this thing I talked about in my email. How does that work? Well, I know how it works. It's the Google. Okay. Let's see. Are we blowing this up yet? Yeah. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, God. Oh, what is wrong with you? Where should we start? Let's, nice.
Okay, that's 4 McDLTs, 2 large fries, and a Diet Coke.
Right.
Oh, the refrigerator. Chicago Bears, mid-'80s. Now, some people, what is it, the McDLT? There you go. There's the fridge.
It's hot. It's cool.
Now, in case some of you old farts in here are, you remember the Chicago Bears in the 80s, unstoppable with Dicka, and the fridge and the tea and the Super Bowl shuffle. I think that was 1986. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a hell of a team with the fridge and all these other guys. See, that's McDLT. Now, there was a big stinking. Do we have to talk about the big stink? Of course we do. Prince Revolver, that was before my time. Well, you missed out, man. The Super Bowl shuffle. I know it's stinky, right? A bit of White Snake and Def Leppard. Yeah, there you go. Love it. I found 80s Dukes of Hazzard McDonald's commercial. I know that wouldn't fly. Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, it was Super Bowl Shuffle was the Chicago Bears. I think it was 1986 or 87, somewhere in that area, maybe 85. But it was Dicka and the Fridge and all of those guys. Fantastic football team. I mean, they were the country's team. They were fantastic. So that was a good time. James and family, hello. Yes, no beer yet this morning. I might. Yes. Where's the beef? Yeah, well, it might be in here. We might get anyway. So the McDLT was, I think this was hot on one side, cold on the other. So they had these split things. So you put your sandwich together yourself. I thought they were rather delicious myself. I enjoyed them. And then, of course, the environmental weenies, and they're not wrong. It's like you're doubling up on the amount of styrofoam going to kill all the oceans and the fish and everything. They weren't wrong. If you go to McDonald's today, and of course this is 40 years later, they have recyclable burger things. So was it the McDLT or was it another one? Yeah,
McDonald's, where the refrigerator stocks up. Right over there.
Love it. That was good. Good stuff.
The Lego system starts here.
Oh, Lego.
With the curiosity of a preschooler.
Lego, my Lego.
And the big blocks of a Duplo building set.
Okay.
And as imagination.
Wait a minute. This wasn't allowed 40 years ago. Girls could not play with Legos. Don't they know anything?
Grow.
My God, you think maybe someone fucking lied to us about all? Yeah.
So does the Lego system, because most every block fits every other block from every Duplo and Lego set we ever made.
Oh, see,
from
even more evil.
Up,
look at that nonsense.
Our toys play on and on.
See, notice it's just the girl in the middle there. She has to hand the bricks up to the boys who actually know what they're doing with the Legos.
Duplo building sets, the toys you grow up with.
Oh my God.
I want my block back.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a picture.
I'm too scared to take pictures.
But I'm not smart enough.
Anyone can take great pictures with Minolta's 35mm autofocus compact.
How about that, people? The Minolta 35mm. Hey, anyone even know what film is anymore, you guys? You can't really buy it anymore. I think you can get Ilford and you get some specialty stuff, but you can't get what is film? Film is what they used before we had digital cameras.
Minolta Freedom 2 for decision.
And what a pain in the ass that was, wasn't it? For us old farts, you'd go and take your film You expose it, take your pictures. Then you had to go somewhere. And they did eventually get around to 1 hour or same day developing. So you go to the photo. What the hell was that? Remember those yellow photo, whatever the hell they were? You bring the film there. A couple hours later, you get it back. It's okay.
Free pictures.
Walmart had that too, I think. Target.
The talker for words of wisdom.
There you go.
Both are autofocus.
What? It told you. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Auto everything. Hey, Dorothy. Minolta, Freedom 2 and Talker, autofocus wizardry.
Only from the mind of Minolta.
I mean, it's like magic, really, isn't it?
What's America's fun-time finger food? Cheetos, pizza rolls.
What's America's
Cheetos.
mealtime finger food? Geno's.
Oh,
Pizza roll.
Geno's.
Pizza rolls party snacks get their great taste from your favorite pizza ingredients. Rolled in a crispy crust. Just heat and eat.
What's America's Christmas time finger food? Geno's pizza rolls.
Now enter
Boom.
Geno's Roll into Rich's sweepstakes and
Geno's pizza rolls. Okay. I thought they were like Totino's or something. That's
win
probably the
big
same.
cash prizes. Details on selected packages.
Notice the date there. 12/31/86.
This
How old were you? How old was I? 22.
is CBS.
This is CBS.
Now a world of magic is in
Conan the Barbarian.
your hands.
Son of a bitch.
Panasonic presents Omnimovie, a camera and video recorder in one. Capture magic moments forever.
Get a close-up.
Yes, guys. A camcorder.
Joe?
Omnimovie uses full-size VHS tapes, plays Hollywood movies or your own.
Wow.
Don't miss a single Omnimovie magic moment from Panasonic, just slightly ahead of our time.
Of course, I could mention it doesn't play beta tapes, but you young people would go, what the fuck is wrong with you? Beta? Now we're talking red meat in this chat. Yeah, betas and alphas and Panasonic and VHS. Yeah. Okay, Conan. Cute kid, though. Yeah. All right.
Boy, am I drained. I'm almost ready to burn out in this soft white light bulb.
Oh, no.
But if I were in the Sylvania soft white bulb, I'd last 5% longer.
How about that? Light bulbs. Do you remember?
In their 60 watt alone, I'd have 50 more shining hours.
Who can we thank for getting rid of incandescent bulbs? Oh, that'd be George W. Bush, wouldn't it?
So get Sylvania's soft white light bulbs and get the most out of me.
Ask for Sylvania, where the best comes to light.
And that guy is still freaking doing voiceovers. That guy right there. Unbelievable. Amazing, actually. Go ahead.
When you buy a ham, you never quite know what you're getting. Some have water added.
Oh.
Some are flavored with artificial smoke. Some are actually pieces from lots of hams.
Yes, and they use that meat glue to put them all together.
But when you buy a Cure 81 ham,
Oh, yeah.
you know what you're getting. It's naturally juicy, naturally smoked. Ham after ham after ham.
That's
We
right.
guarantee it. In fact, Cure 81 hams are so consistently good. To tell them apart, we have to number them.
That's right, people. They put numbers on them in Austin, Minnesota.
This is CBS.
All right.
Was it Professor Plum, Mrs. White, Mr. Green, Mrs. Peacock, Miss Scarlet, or Colonel Mustard?
This has got to be what? Clue?
Only never guess. With a knife, a gun, a pipe, a candlestick, or a rope.
Susan Sarandon's looking pretty spot.
In the hall, lounge, dining room, kitchen.
Hey, I think that's who that is.
Study. And to make a long story short, too late. Or did the butler do it? We've got to find out who.
Tim Curry. Fuck. Oh my God. I remember this movie. Right?
Study. And to make a long story short, too late. Or did the butler do it? We've got to find out who. It's a comedy with 3 different endings.
I can't see the date, but I'm sure it's somewhere in the mid 80s, I would guess.
Who done it? Depends on where you see it.
Yes.
Rated PG.
Clue. PG-13. Parental guidance suggested.
The movie we dare you to solve starts Friday.
All right. Well, that was.
I do 30-second exposure, and that's important just because the longer
commercials
exposure,
during
the more
commercials.
stars
You gotta love it. All right.
In Greece, gifts are exchanged on St. Basil's Day.
Oh.
In Venezuela, on the Feast of the Epiphany. In fact, the world has almost as many days for giving as there are gifts.
Cool.
Yet millions of people give the same thing. A pulsar.
Whoa. Yeah.
Fine watch whose extraordinary appeal makes Pulsar as perfect for Christmas as it is for Kakumisa.
Nice.
Pulsar, the world knows a great watch when it sees one.
Do they even make Pulsar watches anymore? I honestly have no idea. It's really hard to tell. John Smith, no eggs. Yeah, Venezuela before it became a Marxist shithole. Yes, indeed. John Smith is here Easter Sunday. CJ, hello. John G. John G says ham after ham after ham after ham. Yeah, they make them up in Austin, Minnesota. Well, at least they used to. That's where they make. That's where the spam, the World Spam Museum in Austin, Minnesota.
Next week, take an all-new magical journey from boyhood to manhood to immortality. At last, the real story, the life and adventures of Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, that's sort of, what is that? What do they call that? That's cool. That's like they did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the Island of Unwanted Toys. Remember all that? Yeah. That's hey, it's coming up, people. Christmas is less than 2 months away.
This is CBS.
It is, yes. Tell me what CBS stands for. Does anyone know? Put it in the chat and you win a free beer from Polska Bob. Okay. I mean, look at the patriarchy here. This poor woman is all she could be was a waitress. Oh, wait. No. See? There's a chick doing construction. Now, isn't that hot? Yeah. Girls in the 80s are hotter.
Nobody wants high food prices.
Oh, no.
So when more people come to Safeway than any other food store in America, we got
Look at the dude just going crazy with the dressing there. You see that?
prices. So when more people
Watch
come
this.
to Safeway than any other
Hell
food
yeah,
store
man.
in America,
There you go.
we got
See? There's the woman construction worker there. Like the chick from, was it Flashdance? The girl is, she's a maniac. Was that Flashdance? Footloose or whatever. What's her face? Yeah, she looks like her, actually. Jessica Biel, I think. Something like that.
Nobody wants high
smoking.
food prices. So when
Smoking
more people
hot.
come to Safeway than any other food store in America,
Yep.
we got to be giving them a good deal.
Steel Town Girl on a Saturday night. Did it? Yeah, it's Flashdance. What a feeling, right? Oh, stay-at-home mother. My God, look at the patriarchy. No! The oppression of women.
Favorite food store.
Yeah. Actually, the title of this video is The Unfuckables. I thought that would be kind of a fun podcast to do. Get a bunch of, us loser incels. You know how it is.
Things sweetened with 100% NutraSweet display the 100% NutraSweet symbol.
Sure you
know what you're looking for. A little
NutraSweet.
red swirl next
Remember,
to
though, you guys are like, who gives a shit? All this stuff was new. Up until like 1980, 81, 82, we were using saccharin, which apparently caused cancer if you gave it in enormous quantities to rats or something.
the words NutraSweet.
So NutraSweet is better, I guess.
On TV. Not hard to spot at all.
I used to drink Pepsi Free. Remember Back to the Future? Remember that he gets in the diner. He says, yeah, give me a Pepsi Free. Well, if you want a Pepsi, you're going to have to pay for it. Pepsi Free was the diet version of Pepsi with, I think it had NutraSweet in it. But
Gonna freeze your face. The 100% symbol means great taste without any sugar added and no saccharin. Found it.
See, saccharin's evil.
100%
Told ya.
NutraSweet. About time. Why some things taste better than others.
NutraSweet.
McDonald's new McDLT
Yes.
could be the best tasting lettuce and tomato hamburger ever.
I agree. It was good. Now they did another one. What was it? It was Barb in the chat. Barb might be here. What the hell is it called? Where it was like? We'll get there. I'm sure it'll be. Cool. Yeah. Boom. Not a bad idea, really.
And that was just your first bite.
It was a good burger, man. I liked it. Oh, I know. It was what the hell was the burger called? They tried to be upscale burger. You know, they for some reason McDonald's decided, you know what? We need to appeal to adults more. And so they made some, it's got a potato bun with mustard and all that shit. It was a good burger. I'm sure it'll be on here somewhere. CBS special. Oh, did anyone get CBS yet in the chat? Is Polska Bob out for a beer? Columbia Broadcasting System. Yes, that's correct. Thumper is here. Hey. I've never been to Spain. Finish it. The Terminator. Beta. Beta was Sony's version of the videotape. And actually, if you look at the specs, I'm not going to get all geeky on you, but Beta was actually a better system because of the way they did the color. But whatever. VHS 1. And it's both of them really look kind of shitty. But not bad. At the time, it was pretty good. Okay, CBS movie. And that's another thing they used
China's
to do all the
actions
time.
raising alarms in American farm country and on Capitol Hill.
Okay.
As Chinese investors buy up U.S. farms and food companies, posing a major threat to our national security.
In Missouri, Eric Schmidt voted twice.
Son of a bitch. Who is this guy?
To allow communists from China.
Oh, yeah. I registered to vote an election, a couple weeks. And the letter I got back from the state is a little ambiguous. It's like, well, you were supposed to register before October 12th. It's like, okay. But it says, bring all this shit when you're voting. It's like, well, can I vote or not? That's the question.
To buy our farmland.
I guess am I going to vote for this guy?
And China's now
He's a communist.
Missouri land 3 times the size of Lake of the Ozarks. Eric Schmidt, he'd be China's senator.
I'm Trudy Bush Valentine, and I approve this message. I'll be nobody's senator but yours.
I'm not sure who Trudy Bush Valentine is, but okay. There you go. More Sephora shit. Oh, fake eyelash. How am I getting makeup ads here? What the hell is that? Well, maybe YouTube's trying to say something, Hamster. You mean they can see me? All right. There you go. That looks like a lot of work to me. I don't know. Oh, okay. I mean, really, is that how it's done, ladies? You glue it to your eyeball? Oh, okay. Sure.
Tonight on a CBS special movie presentation. All the stars are coming through the looking glass. Lloyd Bridges, Carol Channing, Jack Warden, Sally Struthers, Donna Mills, Ann Gillian, Steve Lawrence, Edie Gourmet, Carl Malden, Jonathan Winters, Harvey Korman, Jeff Bridges, Ernest Borgnine, Anthony Newley, Artie Johnson, Roddy McDowell, Merv Griffin, and many more.
Holy shit, that's a lot of stars of the day in one movie here.
The exciting conclusion of Irwin Allen's fantastic production, Alice in Wonderland.
What the hell is Dancing Clams? What the hell was that? Oh my God, I think it was Dancing Clams. Jeez.
Gourmet, Carl Malden, Jonathan Winters, Harvey Korman, Jeff Bridges, Ernest Borgnine, Anthony Newley, Artie Johnson, Roddy McDowell, Merv Griffin, and many more in the exciting conclusion of Irwin Allen's fantastic production,
Dancing Clams. There it is.
Alice in Wonderland. Next.
On CBS.
Alice in Wonderland. Sponsored by NutraSweet.
NutraSweet.
The little red swirl next to the words NutraSweet brand sweetener means the product is sweetened only with NutraSweet. Why some things taste better than others.
Oh.
Dynamic Danny DeVito, Tuesday at 3.
KPIX, Channel 5, San Francisco. Danny DeVito is doing commercials now for, I think it's Jersey Mike subs. Freaking hilarious. This guy is really funny. Now remember, he was in Taxi. There was a TV show, Taxi, in the 70s. 50 some years, the guy's still going. It's amazing. Christmas Crunch.
If you've got a lot of men to buy for, but not a lot of ideas, come to Sears. Save 50% on this crap.
Yes. Get some Craftsman tools for your man.
Craftsman drill and circular saw.
See, it should be the other way around. It's like, hey, are you a dude and you have no idea what your wife wants? Yeah, pretty much.
This Craftsman tool set.
I bought that one, actually. I bought this tool set. I still have it. Actually, yeah, I did. No shit. I am kidding you not.
Need more ideas? This cassette car stereo is half price.
Wow. What kind of a car stereo is? Oh, it's got a cassette player and a graphic equalizer.
This Craftsman timing light is only $29.99.
I have one of those out in the garage. Oh, God, I'm old.
Plus, Sears has dozens of hardware gifts.
A lot of you young guys go, timing light, what the fuck is that?
For under
Ask Thumper.
$15.
Thumper's got timing lights. I guarantee you that.
Go on.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Yes, the Sears even exist anymore? I think they've closed them all up. Hey, Sears used to be a fun store to go to. They had all kinds of cool shit. Unfortunately, they just didn't make it, I guess.
The world's an easy place to lose touch nowadays. Families, friends, and suddenly pick up, move to Timbuktu.
Morning, Henry.
Here you are.
Thanks. It's from the Gordons.
Pretty picture, a few nice words. That's all a Christmas card is.
Mark says hello.
Nice way to tell someone you care, though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dear Mark.
When you care enough to send the very best, go to Hallmark.
Yeah, don't send anything. No, don't go to those cheap cards, man. You got to send Hallmark. Damn it. And what was the cost of a stamp back then? 15 cents, I think.
Toot-toot, here comes the train.
Here's a toy boat.
What the hell is it now? 50? I don't even know what it is because I get the the always stamp that's good forever. Excuse me. This chick looks familiar.
You and your kids will like. It's the Shuffletown Railroad. Kids love shuffling the little people in the train around town, and you'll like the fact that the pieces won't fall out.
She's cute. Hi.
So picking up is
looks like
child's
Lori.
play. And you can connect all the Shuffletown sets to create Shuffletown World. Kids can
How you
shuffle from
doing?
the farm to the school and back to the train.
There you go.
And the pieces will stay all aboard, right, kids?
See? Is that a girl? Oh my God.
Shuffletown farm.
Shouldn't she be playing with the Easy Bake Oven? I mean, what the hell kind of a patriarchy we have here?
Farm School and the new Shuffletown Railroad from Houseboat.
Yeah, she's on TV, or she was a TV
Preschool.
anchorette, I guess. I can't remember her name, but
It's Bosley's Law.
There
She
you
who
go.
buys bargain trash bags can be penny wise, but trash foolish.
oh my God. But obviously, you can see here the evil patriarchy. Because the man is nowhere to be found to take the garbage out.
Trash bags are
Because
made
if it was the man, the garbage bag wouldn't have broke. But,
with three plies of stress
we have different garbage bags for women and men.
flex that lets the bag stretch without breaking.
Look at that.
Why take chances?
Now, Tom Bosley, of course, Happy Days guy, right? He was the father.
Get glad.
Yes, get glad.
Is he gonna eat Jif too?
Sure.
It's gotta be Jif for my guys. Or girls. The difference is just
Oh, yeah, we didn't. I don't think we had the technology to determine. Oh, I'm sure we would have, right? You had sonograms and all that crap, right? You could see if there was a little pee-pee in there, probably. Also cute. I guess I must be partial to the 80s ladies.
Make the Jif all gone.
Oh,
I remember choosing the peanut butter for his first taste.
yeah, I do too. Yeah, it was, yeah, we usually got the generic crap.
I tried all the big brands, and
we used
Jif had
Poe.
more fresh roasted peanut taste.
We lived in the hood. Taste the difference in Jif. Oh, that was kind of clever. Remember that. But I mean, would you really be eating peanut butter out in the middle of a freaking meadow? I don't know. It's probably.
We will return to the television premiere of Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. There you go. Oh, I was going to say, I don't know what the hell happens these days, but back then there was usually like a Sunday movie or, I think NBC was big on the sports. They had all the, the sports that, this like Not necessarily football or baseball or soccer. They'd have, the World Skiing Championships or something on Sundays.
Next.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Years a Christmas tradition. 30 years a country legend. And
look at that, Willie Nelson. Jesus. He doesn't look that much younger. My name's Willie Nelson.
Next.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
10 years a Christmas tradition. 30 years a country legend and rock and roll giant. The great Johnny Cash welcomes.
Oh, did you hear Jerry Lee Lewis just passed away? That's him, right? I think.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah, he just passed away. Never was a big fan of his, but I get he was a pioneer and all that, but was it? He didn't do it for
Roseanne
me.
Cash.
Roseanne
and the entire
Cash.
Carter Cash family celebrate exciting moments from the past. Greet the holidays.
Crystal Gale. Holy shit. How do you know all these people, Hamster? Well,
I'm Johnny Cash.
10 years a Christmas tradition. 30 years a country legend and rock and roll giant. The great Johnny Cash welcomes Jerry Lee Lewis.
Wait, that was Marty Stewart. What is going on here?
Giant, the great Johnny Cash.
I think that's Marty Stewart, but I'm not sure.
Welcomes Jerry Lee Lewis, Larry Gatlin, Roseanne Cash.
Roseanne Cash.
And the entire Carter Cash family.
There's lots of them.
Celebrate exciting moments from the past.
Crystal Gale, that's the one with the long hair. Hold on. You're going to go back. Well, Crystal Gale.
Taste that's new. That's the old El Paso. Now it comes frozen too.
Holy shit, look at that.
Old El Paso frozen entrees in your grocer's freezer.
Yeah, but can you nuke them, though?
Old El Paso.
Look at the kids being happy there. That's good. Oh, it's so good.
The old El Paso.
Actually, they weren't bad. There you go. More 80s chips. Dude, chicken enchilada, man. La pollo enchilada. All right. Oh, another commercial.
I need to know
Yes.
if Wakanda is on a lie.
Okay. Black Panther.
Or an
Okay.
enemy.
Oh, there's a new one coming out.
You can
Okay.
come and find out.
There you go. Do you know the weed? Do you know the weed? It's alive!
I failed again.
Oh, no.
How about these, Master?
Hi there. My name is Teddy Ruxpin. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Fine. Well then, I would like to
Teddy Ruxpin, the world's first animated storytelling bear. Now available.
Teddy Ruxpin, a friend for life, comes to life. Okay.
Available at stores everywhere.
I did. It's alive. Oh my God. Yeah, that's the way to do toys. Is do it like Frankenstein. Yeah, baby. We'll finish. Not yet. Does it smell like skunk? Oh, you token up the Kush over there. Channel 1-800. Are you doing a little undemocratic, are you? Black Panther is now a woman. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Great. Lovely, I suppose. Joshua Demers Productions, actually me saying that was... Shame on you. Oh, my God. You evil man, you. I remember. Oh, you remember Teddy Ruxpin. I don't remember Teddy. Of course, that was... I was out of the toy area by that. I was in my 20s in the 80s, so I wouldn't be playing with toys. Although I did have a kid, but probably couldn't afford it.
On America, pictures go by, land in the sky, rolling across America.
I do like a train, though. That's I like. Kind of envious of the Europeans. They have trains that go all over the place. I love trains. It's fun.
With Amtrak's lower fares, you can travel across the country and back for just $275 or
just $275 in the mid 80s. That was a fuckload of money. Holy shit.
less. Or turn a one-way ticket worth
effective through June 29th, 1986.
for $50 into a round-trip ticket for just $7 more.
Yep. We used to take the car train from Sanford, Florida, up to Washington, D.C. when I was a kid. What's a car train? They put your car on the train. So the car went with you. So instead of driving, you put the car on the train. Then the train took you up there, and then they took the car off for you. Yeah, it's great. That's one of the trips I saw American Graffiti for the first time. Yes, they had films.
It fits. No nonsense patios.
Oh.
The first patios with 16-point contouring shapes itself perfectly from your ankle all the way to your waist.
Oh,
it fits you like no other patios around.
Oh, so 80s. Look at her. Now, I mean, do women wear pantyhose these days? I have no idea. I suppose they do.
And that's no nonsense.
That's right.
New no-nonsense light support.
Oh.
It not only invigorates, but with tapered support styling, it's our most comfortable light support ever. No-nonsense light support, because you never get tired of feeling good.
And that's no nonsense.
Damn right. That's no nonsense.
On the first day of Christmas, I left the Hallmark store with a stuffed toy named Rodney Reindeer.
I mean, that doesn't even look attractive. What the hell is that thing? Oh my God.
On the next day, I bought Ron.
There's the pretty girl.
And then I added more.
I mean, look at the patriarchy. I mean, why can't there be gender non-binary trans fluid toys?
I do the song before, dance with Rhonda. Hallmark, thank you. Pretty puppy toys, 2 girls and boys, 1 more for the treat.
What about the
Rodney Reindeer.
Give Rodney and Rhonda Reindeer this Christmas.
Rodney and Rhonda Reindeer.
Hallmark.
I do not remember. Again, I was older, so I.
Oh, wow.
What a smart person. You bought Sylvania soft white light bulbs, where my light lasts longer. 5
times longer.
% longer than in other soft white bulbs. Why, in this 60 watt alone,
Sylvania.
You'll enjoy 50 more hours of me.
Yeah.
So you see, with Sylvania, you made the brightest choice of all.
I think Sylvania used to make TVs too, didn't they? I think it was Sylvania. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Everybody made TVs for a while. Or Curtis Mathis, RC only. Sony usually had the best televisions. I think Panasonic and Sony. I think Sony had the Trinitron, long time ago.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Ask for Sylvania, where the best comes to light.
Yes. That's right.
We will return to the CBS special movie presentation of Alice in Wonderland.
All right.
Tuesday, country legend and rock and roll giant Johnny Cash welcomes Jerry Lee Lewis.
We'll mute it. So, I mean, me and Barbara Ann were about the same age. So she remembers watching some of these things too on the UHF channels way back when. What the hell is UHF? Well, let's make a long story really short. VHF, very high frequency, was between channel 2 and channel 13. UHF was anything over 13. There you go.
Fine one you are, I'm sure.
Tackling a new career.
Ultra high frequency. This is Mary Tyler Moore.
What do I do for privacy?
Go home at night.
Then, meet Assistant DA Harrigan.
I'm not going to tell you where
Hello.
we were or what
Oh, Sheila. I know who she is. Yeah, she's still around, I think.
What were you doing when I had to excuse myself and go to an autopsy?
Mary in Full Square, premiering Wednesday.
Oh, Mary in Full. Okay. Yes, I remember that. I remember this Fully Square chick. I don't know who she is, but she's familiar. Okay. Another commercial within the commercial. Look at this. Yeah. Wow. There you go. Perfect. Boom. Fix it.
I just love the smell of fresh pine. Christmas time always seems to be filled with such wonderful fragrances.
I love the smell of fresh kush.
And this week, Mervyn's has an extra gift for
Mervyn's?
everyone who buys $10 worth of fragrances. A set of 3 jars of Knott's Berry Farm preserves, packaged especially for Mervyn's.
Wow.
You'll find many different fragrances, everything from the subtle to the romantic and exotic. I hope some people in this family remember my favorite fragrance. You'll find lots of great gift ideas at Mervyn's.
Mervyn's. I don't remember Mervyn's. Remember Knott's Berry Farm, though. They had they probably still do. They have some amusement park in California. And they made
at 11,
jelly
why
and stuff.
millions will be saving millions at the gas pump.
Oh.
Now return to an all-star cast in Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching like the Peanuts, Charlie Brown, because they have the Great Pumpkin and the Thanksgiving special, and of course the Christmas special. So I like that. Good times.
Things sweetened with 100% NutraSweet display the 100% NutraSweet symbol. A little red swirl next to the words NutraSweet brand sweetener.
Look at how racist. Have you seen one black person in this entire thing? See, look at this racist place we live in.
The 100% symbol means low calorie.
Oh wait, yeah, we saw the okay. All right, we saw the fridge.
Saccharin. And great taste without any sugar added.
And what are they saying about this poor woman? You shouldn't eat sugar. Don't get fat. I mean, if you critically analyze anything, you could find something, right?
100% NutraSweet.
And look at her. She gets up in the morning all fully made up and looking
Why some
spiffy.
things taste better than others.
And bare feet, too.
Black & Decker's automatic shut-off iron. Because even those with the best memories can forget to turn their irons off.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. My
Black & Decker's Space Maker Coffee Maker mounts over your counter. So
wow.
It not only makes great
Look at that. You could put all this shit with NutraSweet all under your coffee maker.
coffee,
That'd be great.
it leaves plenty of room for dessert.
Yes.
The Space Maker Coffee Maker and the automatic shut-off iron.
Now, how did that work? Where did they put the water? Did
Your counter. So it not only makes
they had to plumb it in?
great
or
coffee, it leaves plenty of room for dessert. The Space
Okay.
Maker Coffee Maker and
right.
the automatic shut-off iron. Now from Black & Decker.
Man, that's
Ideas at
high
work.
tech there.
Wednesday on Charlie and
Yeah, well, we'll just mute that. Charlie and Company. Oh, here we get some black people. All right. Of course, they have to have the evil Whitey, the only person that could put up the frickin' angel on the tree.
Friday, one soul forced to barter with the devil. The other casts a light on the future from the Twilight Zone. And on Dallas,
What, Mandy, when you're out of the picture?
will JR pay the price to keep his son? Then passion
Who
explodes.
shot JR? Oh, my God. This would have been somewhere in the earlier 80s, I think.
I'm carrying your child.
Stop saying that because it's not true.
Falcon crest.
Oh, my God. Falcon crest. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I remember that. An American Portraits. All right, here we go.
For over 35 years, Henry Cohn has been giving high school students unusual summer jobs.
Okay.
He runs the American Jewish Society for Service, a work camp program he helped found in 1950. Hundreds of high school kids have worked long, hot summers building or rebuilding homes, schools, libraries, community centers, and parks in disadvantaged neighborhoods.
Nice.
The work is backbreaking. There's no pay. But those kids have built what Henry Cohn calls bridges of understanding between themselves and the communities they've served. I'm Lainey Kazan with An American Portrait.
Imagine that. Kids volunteering their time to go fix stuff up. Does that happen today? Probably not. Probably not.
If you want to be treated like a fat cat,
Garfield,
why not
right?
apply for the American Express card?
Yeah, get your American Express card. Get it. Amex, to those in the know. Yeah.
This is CBS.
This is CBS.
Sally, did I
Some
tell
of the
you
most
I didn't-
extraordinary hand-dipped chocolates in the world come from one of the least likely places of all. We know. We've been there.
Okay.
From Hickory Farms.
Boy, those sure look good.
Well, would you like to try one?
Hickory Farms has been to a lot of places to collect unique gifts for Christmas.
Okay.
I can't be in for
Oh, yeah. Hickory Farms, right. They they put the they get all this different food from various places. They put it in the box for Christmas. Yeah, okay.
This has got to be heaven.
Sweet Elegance chocolates and other gifts from Hickory Farms.
Yep.
We've done your Christmas shopping for you.
Yep. Remember that.
and Margaret, Tuesday at 7:30.
And Margaret. Hello.
Alice in Wonderland. Sponsored by Totally New Pampers. The diaper with the new blue waist shield.
Holy shit, the blue waist shield. Well, I mean, I'd pay for
Helps keep
that.
your baby dry
Yeah.
from top to bottom.
Great. Lovely.
These mothers said they wouldn't switch diapers.
I'm happy with my brand. I will not switch.
Then they tried totally new super absorbent
Notice there's no men in there.
Pampers.
Now,
Sexism is terrible.
I'm going to switch over to Pampers.
They all did because new Pampers keeps babies drier from top to bottom.
From top to bottom. See, that's called puking. From top to bottom. That's puking.
Stay dry.
You don't want to do that.
all night.
This
You
new
don't- you
blue
don't
waist
wanna
shield
puke.
stops leaks up top like no regular waist diaper can.
Blue shield helps keep wetness from the baby.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh, there is a black lady in there. Okay, so we're not totally racist.
So switch to totally new
Just sexist.
Pampers. It keeps babies drier from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Nobody has a tougher position than a pro defensive back.
Yeah.
And nobody sweats more. But I don't shower with deodorant soap because I made a break from that stuff. A clean break with Ivory. Look,
Yeah, there you go.
what you see is basic natural soap.
That's
and
right.
what you get is an honest clean. Some soaps cover you with smelly perfumes or deodorants. That stuff doesn't get you clean. Ivory makes me feel clean and smell clean. That's an honest clean.
Yeah, it smells good.
with Ivory.
Yeah, I kind of like the deodorant soap.
No soap can get you cleaner, no matter who you're up against.
Welch's new squeezable jellies stop the blobs.
Son of a bitch.
These are the blobs.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
New Welch's squeezables let you spread the jelly without the messy
How about
blobs.
that?
Squeezable grape jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
And taste Welch's raspberry apple and apple.
Raspberry
Great.
apple.
Stops the blobs. New Welch's squeezables. 5 yummy flavors made Welch's way.
All right.
Whose baby is this? She's
Oh, this is going to be super sexist, don't you know?
a real baby, Grandma. I named her Katie. I'm sending out the birth announcements right now.
Ah, just what women are supposed to do. Yeah, there's no reason to believe that women would naturally be wanting to be, mommies. Thumper says that looks like grape. What are you saying? No. It's delicious. Let's see here. You ever have put soap in your mouth when you said, yep, I did. Yes, I did. Had to brush my teeth with soap. Yeah, that's right. Oh, looky, it's Margaret Sanger. My parents didn't poison. We didn't have to do it. Once in a while, if you said the bad words,
She's a dog.
more likely, most likely it was just hey, you watch your language, little hamster. You're gonna have to wash your mouth out with soap.
Everything about her seems
Oh.
We just got the news. Can I hold her?
I mean, didn't they make a baby that actually pooped? Seriously, I think they did. Where you fed the thing and it actually.
Careful. She's my real baby.
She's my
She
real baby.
feels like a real baby. Real baby.
Yeah.
You're my sleepy.
Oh, look at that. They even have it in
baby,
various
and I
colors.
love you.
All right, cool.
Real baby and sleepy real baby. Each comes with
Sleepy
5
real
birth
baby,
announcements from Hasbro.
Wow. Wouldn't you want one of those? Come on, girls.
Merry Christmas.
Pretty.
Merry Christmas.
What is with the soft lighting there, though? That's supposed to look like a movie, I guess. Maybe.
I gotta wake him up.
Come on. Oh, Jesus. Was it Mrs. Huygens with the Folgers coffee or? I mean, Folgers is good, but you have to put a lot more into the thing because it's not very strong, So that Lutheran church coffee, you guys, if you're from Minnesota or any, you'd go down to the basement after the service and there'd be this Lutheran church coffee. It was terrible. Colored water. Ugh.
We only have a few seconds to tell you that Kellogg's Special K fruit and yogurt now has more yogurty clusters. Do what's delicious.
Damn, it's got yogurt.
Quality sleep for quality days. Nariva, think bigger.
Oh, Peter. Oh my God.
Happy holidays.
And look at that. He made the coffee. I didn't think men did that sort of thing. The oppression of men.
Introducing Campbell's Nacho Cheese Soup Dip. It's a dipping, a saucing, a topping. It's a spicing, a dicing, a slicing. It's a Mexican burger, a chip with a zip. It's Campbell's new Nacho Cheese Soup Dip. Turn anything not so zippy,
Yes.
nacho zippy.
There you go.
If it's extra
Appropriating the culture.
crunchy peanut butter for your extra special ones, you ought to know about the difference.
The difference is just peanut
Oh, yeah.
your crunch.
There's a rabbit and everything there. Look at that. Wow.
It's the only crunch for your special bunch with a taste more peanutty.
I like peanuts in my peanut butter. I like it.
She loves crunchy peanut butter.
Hey, Lee. How you doing?
Great big peanutty chunks.
Oh, baby.
So it's got to be Jif.
Of all the big brands, Jif Extra Crunchy's got more bigger.
Good looking chicks serving you peanut butter. I mean, what could be better? All right.
Things sweetened with 100% NutraSweet display the 100% NutraSweet
Apparently,
symbol.
they did a lot of NutraSweet stuff back then.
What does this feel? And
It's a little red swirl next to the words NutraSweet brand sweetener.
Yeah.
Not hard to spot at all. The 100% symbol means no saccharin, no sugar added, but great taste.
No saccharin, because it'll kill you.
NutraSweet. 100% NutraSweet.
Oh my God.
that's the good stuff.
Why some things taste better than others.
All right.
You think colds are bad on Earth?
Try being in
Try
space.
one in space. When you're weightless,
Wally Schirra.
nothing drains. Your nose, your sinuses stay stopped up. You feel terrible. That's why ActiFed cold tablets
Actifed,
are
yeah.
standard equipment for every astronaut. ActiFed delivers. It's the cold tablet most recommended by doctors for fast relief in space and on Earth.
Comes with the Tang. Tang was the shit the astronauts drank up in space. Do they even make Tang anymore? Really? I'm sure they do. You know what I'm saying, right? It's a dry, dry powdery stuff, and it was supposed to taste like orange juice. So there you go, Amtrak again.
With Amtrak's lower fares, you can travel across the country and back for just $275
Again,
or
the,
less.
in mid 80s, that was a lot of damn money.
Or turn a one-way ticket worth over $50 into a round-trip ticket for just $7 more.
All right. Like I said, if you have time, it's a great way to go. I love it. Sylvania again.
You see those lights? They're burning out too soon in ordinary soft white light bulbs. But not me. I'm in Sylvania soft white bulbs.
All right. Well, let's see here. I'm sure there's more. Let's look. Oh, that's George Carlin. Oh, okay.
There is no national conspiracy to buy elections and control America. But
you don't need a formal conspiracy. When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're on the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice.
There is no national conspiracy to buy elections and control America.
You don't need a formal conspiracy. When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're on the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties.
Well, I actually managed to paste it this time. Whoa, that's amazing. All right, what is this called?
40 years ago, things were very different. MTV was just catching on, and Atari
they actually played music.
Was still very popular. We didn't have
Pac-Man Fever. Yeah,
all the constant
that was actually a song.
News in our face, but our social media was hanging out with.
And yes, yes, dear people, there was a pattern. There was a pattern. Damn it!
Constant news in our face, but our social media was hanging out with friends.
Don't you just love the 80s girls? It's like, yeah,
friends and family
smoking cigarettes. Over
Some of the things we used to do would probably get you.
Oh, this is the Coreys. Oh, that's one of them anyway.
You arrested now. Safety
Rain Man. Yep.
standards in cars were pretty well absent. The regulation.
That's not true. That's not true. Come on. We had seatbelts and shit. We didn't have airbags. They just started coming in, I think, in the late 80s.
Were more like mild suggestions rather than rules or laws.
That's not true. You're lying. They even went so far as to put automatic seatbelts, so you could not. You'd get in the car and they would slap on you automatically.
Nobody wore seatbelts, and many people just wondered why they were even there.
No, we did. Come on now, stop.
As a kid, you could sit in the middle of the bench seat up front and control the radio.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to see over the tall dash, then you could just simply stand up. Dad may have even placed you in his lap so you could.
This guy's lying. No. Obviously, he wasn't there. Yeah, exactly, Joshua. Yeah, I mean, I think I remember is like the Ford Escort or one of the Fords had that thing. And I think our driver's ed car had that as well. Riggs is in the building. Hello. Early 90s had automatic. My 94 Talent had them. Yeah. I remember that. Goonies. Yes, that's right. Goonies. Straight Sithy is here. Hello. Sith, what's up? Boomer Vision. Yeah. Goonies. Thank you. Yes, Goonies. Yeah, all right. I don't think I ever saw that, actually. I saw what's the one with the little don't feed them after midnight or don't give them water. What the hell was that? Was that the Goonies? Or was that something else with the little monsters that whatever they were called? I don't know. It's a million years ago. Okay, let's get back to some more lives.
Help him steer the car.
Okay, sure.
It was also common to see kids just packed in the back of a station wagon or maybe in the bed of a pickup truck.
That's true. Yep.
Car seats were available for purchase, but rarely would you ever see one in a car.
Bullshit. That's a fucking lie.
If your car was packed with kids...
Well, what are you going to do with your kid? You got to put them in a car seat. Come on now.
Then it was usually easier just to leave them in the car and then go into the grocery store and shop.
Yeah.
Most people just left the windows rolled down and the kids would be just fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Kids were very active, and it wasn't uncommon just to tell your parents you were going outside to play, and then you would disappear for most of the day, if not all of it.
Yep, that's right. Just be home in time for supper. That's it.
It was always easy to tell where all the neighborhood kids were just by glancing at someone's yard and seeing the collection of bicycles.
Yes.
If that wasn't seen, then most of the kids would knock on their friend's door to see if they were home.
Look at all those bare-chested men.
And if they wanted to come out and play. If you went around riding bikes, then you certainly didn't wear a helmet.
No,
most
that's
people
true.
couldn't even see these in stores to buy. And if you could,
that much is true. Yeah, we didn't have, it wasn't a big thing. Yeah,
they wouldn't have even wanted them.
And there was a big deal. I'm sure, Thumper, you remember this, with motorcycles. The helmet laws were coming in, and these old grizzly Harley. I ain't wearing a goddamn helmet. It's just a brain bucket. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well.
Same thing with elbow pads and knee pads.
It really isn't gonna. E.T. I know. I just
find one of the payphones that were all.
I think it came out in !84. And again, I was 20 yeers old. It just wasn't a thing.
All over the place, and if you didn't have change, then
Oh God. Are there even payphones? I was just at St. Louis in where the hell is it? Hazleton or somewhere over there. They still actually have a payphone hanging on the wall.
Wasn't a problem either. Your parents knew when they got the collect call.
And it was 10 cents for a phone call up until like 1981 or 2. Then it went to 25 cents.
You have a collect call from.
Yep.
I'm at the community center. Do you accept charges?
Your mom and dad would just come
the
and
family truckster.
pick you up.
Whatever. What was it called? The family
bikes if you had them. Otherwise,
actually, station wagon's a very practical car. It's kind of amazing they don't. Well, I suppose they turned them into SUVs, but the station wagon was. I mean, you could put a whole lot of shit in the back.
Parents just expected you to be home by the time the street lights came on.
Yes, don't be late for supper.
Smoking was still very big, and parents smoked in the home and in the car with kids.
Amazing, isn't it?
It's still in it.
The funny thing is they would tell you, don't you smoke, little hamster. Don't you smoke, as they lit one up. It's okay.
Secondhand smoke
Lead
was
by
just
example,
something that
you know?
everyone had to live with, and most people weren't worried about exposing
God, cools. Oh, yeah. Had 'em.
it to kids. It wasn't
A sensation beyond the ordinary. Come up to cool.
uncommon to see people just smoking away in restaurants, and
I
most
know.
of them probably didn't even have smoking sections.
I mean, on the airplanes too. It's amazing because I was there where they'd have smoking sections in an airplane. How does that help anything? It's just, I'm a non-smoking, so I can't smell that smoke. What? Are you kidding?
Things were so different back then that there were
Yep. Cigarette machines. Yeah, anybody could go. You didn't.
cigarette machines in front of
Ask
some
me.
stores
Ask
and
me how I know.
restaurants.
Yep.
No ID check or anything,
That's
just
correct.
insert the quarters and pull the knob.
Yep.
It was also a time when kids would run to the convenience store and pick up some essentials. Sometimes those essentials were cigarettes, and all we needed was a note from mom or dad and a
Yep.
blank check.
That's right. My mother used to do that. Go to the A&P and get me 2 packs of Salem's or whatever the hell. Yeah. And they would sell it to us. We're just little kids.
Considering how most people were about
Spuds
smoking, it's not
McKenzie. Oh my God. You guys remember Spuds McKenzie? The party dog?
surprising that alcohol would be much
Yeah.
different.
There you go. Let's have your first beer.
Alcohol wasn't something that kids enjoyed, but I'm sure many tasted it just to see what it was like when
Oh, I enjoyed it a whole lot, actually.
parents offered it. Being a latchkey kid was perfectly
Yep.
fine. Parents
Yep.
were busy working and doing other things, so it was quite common to see kids at home by themselves
Mhm.
or watching younger siblings until they got home.
Well, I mean, yeah, let's put a little responsibility on the young people. Yeah, no big
Parents just thought if kids were old enough to dial the important numbers or 911, they were responsible enough to be at home alone.
deal. There you go. Yep.
Physical punishment
And
was
somehow we managed to get through it. I don't know how.
also something that was viewed very differently.
Oh, that was Florida. That was Florida. When I was a kid, you could get paddled by the principal if you were being a bad hamster. Oh yeah. Usually, all they had to do was say, pull the paddle out. It was, oh my God, no! I'm sorry. I would never do it again.
Paddling or swats from parents,
Yep.
family, or teachers was considered completely reasonable if
Yep.
the kids misbehaved or were disrespectful.
And somehow I survived. I don't know. How did I do it?
Punishment was usually swift and painful.
Swift and painful.
Peanut allergies certainly were around back then, but
Oh,
kids
come
still
on.
brought peanut butter sandwiches and peanut products to school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Peanut and other allergy bans weren't a thing.
That's right.
EpiPens didn't hit the market until 1987, so if you had an allergy, you just had to hope you didn't die.
You just had to hope you didn't die. That's what happened. Swat your ass. Exactly. Yeah, that's chicks XYZCT. Well, not as widespread as today. Good to see you, XYZCT. CJ says, I ate a half ounce of dried psychedelic mushrooms when I was 3. Whoa, baby. That'd be a trip. I had lots of allergies because of smokers. I'm still here. I know. Somehow we managed to survive. How did we do it? Michelle Guevara is here. Hello. Good morning. Good evening, wherever you may be around the world. Straight Sithy says, my dad had a rattlesnake skin belt. That thing sucked. Yeah. Well, that's the way. Again, didn't hurt us.
If you were a teenager in the 1980s, then
Oh, I love it when the girls dressed up with those pastel colors. Oh my God. Yes.
you didn't have Instagram or Snapchat.
Oh yeah. Who is that? Oh, this is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yes. Oh God, everybody remembers that scene. Don't wait. Maybe you don't. If you haven't seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High, you need to go look at it. It's a good. I mean, it's got Spicoli. It's a classic. 1982. Right. This is what's her face, Phoebe Cates, I believe her name is, and this is her name, whatever she is, and yeah.
Your social media was hanging out at the mall with your friends.
It's funny because me and Lori, she had never seen it. So me and Laura sat down to watch the movie one night. And I didn't remember the original. I had only been watching the edited versions on television. And so we got the actual movie, right? And there's a scene in there where she's giving a blowjob to a carrot to show the one girl how to do it. And that was the end of that.
You could do a little shopping, eating, and a whole lot of hanging out.
I know.
Parents would allow
Look at the hair. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, you wondered why the ozone layer went away. Look at the Aquanet or whatever the hell this shit is. Oh my
kids
God.
to roam the mall by themselves for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Kids may still go to the mall today, but not.
I mean, it's the funniest thing. Does anybody go to a mall anymore? I would almost rather eat glass than go to a mall.
Quite as much.
But look at did you see? Oh my God, look at the dude with the shorts on. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, Jesus.
Much.
Okay.
If they hang out there all day now, they might accuse you of loitering.
Look at the hair. Yeah.
Chickenpox parties were something that many people had long before there was a vaccine. Most people felt it
I had chickenpox. Yeah.
was best just to get chickenpox out of the way so you wouldn't have to worry about it later.
Yep.
If one kid started showing signs, then it was time to gather every other kid who hadn't gotten it for a good old-fashioned party.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye, cough.
Bye-bye,
Later,
cough.
chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours? Not coughing? Hashtag.
The PG-13 rating.
PG-13.
Rating didn't exist until July 1st, 1984. And prior to that, they got away with a lot
Is this the Goonies again? I don't know.
more.
I didn't see it.
People realized that there was a
Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
huge gap between PG and R.
How do you know all this stuff, Hamster? I'm old.
If you take a look back at the movie
Airplane.
Airplane, which
Yep.
was PG, you'll understand how wide this gap was. The movie was filled with a lot of adult humor in it, and it even showed some nudity.
Did it?
On August 10th, 1984, the
Red Dawn. Yeah. Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, and I don't know who this guy is.
action film Red Dawn, starring Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen, became the first ever PG.
See Thomas Howell. Let's see who else. Jennifer Grey was in that one. Leah Thompson, too, by the way. Yeah. Jennifer Grey, of course. Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing,
13 movie to be released in theaters. Over the
Breakfast Club, yep.
last 40 years, there have been many
Molly.
changes. Not just
Baby.
in technology, but in regulations on what we can
Berlin
and
Wall,
cannot
yep.
do.
Yep.
Most of the younger generations do not realize how many changes have.
All right, let's look at this. Quarter pounder with cheese, 70 cents. Quarter pounder without cheese, 10 cents for the cheese. Big Mac, 65. Large fries, 46 cents. That's where they actually cooked them in lard or beef tallow or something. And of course, that would be offensive to Muslim folks, I believe, or Indian folks. So they've gone. Indian folks, I think. Yeah.
Have taken place during the 80s and have continued.
Wait a minute. Do they have the apple pie? Triple Ripple ice cream? Where's the apple? Oh, there it is. Hot apple pie, 26 cents. That's when they made it with all kinds of cool trans fat.
In the 80s and have continued to do so.
That's a Thunderbird, a Ford Thunderbird.
I hope you enjoyed this little walk down memory lane. Thank you so
Back to the future.
much for watching.
Fun.
Why don't you come up here, Pumpkin?
Crash
What are you
Test
doing, Larry?
Dummies.
Well, Vince, I've asked my pumpkin to sit on.
Who remembers the band? Crash Test Dummies. From Canada, by the way. Yeah.
my lap to prove a point.
And
And what is that, your Larryness? Even
Yeah,
if we
mid-
fasten our
mid-90s.
safety belts, even if you hold on tight, even if you were
You're gonna
watching
squish the pumpkin.
road, in a crash, your pumpkin will be nothing
And there your baby just flew out the windshield.
but a squash. You could learn a lot from a dummy.
Yeah.
Use child safety seats. We love that little pumpkin to pieces.
Okay, Joey, it's a wrap. Hi, I'm Joey Lawrence if you need a break. After I'm done here, I get a ride home. But the thing is, I will only get into a car with someone who wears their seatbelt.
What show was this?
You see, kids like
Joey
me
Lawrence. Is that who this is?
usually do what the driver does. If they don't buckle, we don't buckle. Sounds pretty dumb, huh?
Love that 70s
But it
hater.
happens.
Oh, yeah.
Just like accidents. Give a kid a break. Buckle up. Your life and
It's
theirs
in your own
is
hands.
in your hands.
Yeah. Light up that cigarette. Light it down. Put it on. Disco ladies. Yeah. Johnny Taylor, I believe. Oh, no.
You know what you say, cool. Girl, where you going with that dragon breath?
Yeah. I remember this. Yep.
When you walk in a room, no they can't.
Smoking that cigarette.
Dragon baby.
Thing is, when you quit smoking, you don't realize how stinky it really is. Oh God, it's terrible.
Tell me, baby, tell me why you smoke that trash.
You see those video games, guys? That's now classic, right? Let's see if we can point at it. Oh, we can't really see because it's VHS. But
Tell me, why you smoke that trash. Everybody's saying you ain't got no class. Can't you see what you are? You're a drag.
the Grandma Starter Pack. Well, we got to see
Some
this.
days, after working all day in the city, I just want to come home, take off my clothes, jump in the shower, lay in bed with a good TV show, and smoke one of Mood's pre-rolls. Because I'm not that great at rolling.
You see, now Undead Chronic needs to get into this business here.
So they do it for you. So yeah, you've heard.
You don't want to roll your own, man. Just pull out a joint.
All of Mood's products are 100% legal in all 50 states, and they are
really
100% grown in the U.S.
Whoa. They're 100% legal in all 50 states? I didn't think the doobage was legal everywhere yet.
So if you want to light up a doob. And right now, if you order and click the link below, Mood is having a sale where you'll get 20% off of your first order. Use that coupon code.
I mean, how does that work? I mean, you could just order pot? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Mood. Toke it up, bro. Toke it up.
A little different than all the rest. A quite old-fashioned way.
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember this. Used to have, actually, we had one that had a TV in it as well. So you had the record player, you had the stereo, big speakers, and the television as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was on the toilet paper, I think. Oh, God. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have one. Yeah, that's the roaster. Yeah.
Little complexions that I adore.
There you go. The big old damn TV. Weighs 4,000 pounds.
Finally
and see that there's VHF and UHF.
Possible to score, so
Yeah, this one I've never understood. My grandmother was all about this, right? She'd get these freaking cookies in a tin, you know, these butter cookies. It was yep the strawberry candies, those are good. I like them. God. Oh, come on now, you guys. How many of you seen your grandma with that stuff? MGTOW Smurf is here. Yes, that is correct. It's the large RCA Hadrian Collider television set. Yeah, actually, honestly, the and you'll probably know this, XYZCT. You know this stuff. Your TV actually output a little bit of radiation came out of your television. So we're still here though, so we didn't get cancer yet. Let's
kept on looking, but everyone's such a fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of a sudden.
Oh my God, how do you use this? Oh no. Oh no.
You came through.
This is like a collector's item these days, isn't it? It's like a rotary telephone.
The door. At the next table, you're whisking me.
Yeah, yeah. Let me classic foods of the 80s. All right. We'll do that one. This is fun, isn't it? What the hell? 10:06. All right, you can't hear this yet, but it's some commercial. Oh, I can just copy the link. Can you do it? Can you? Paste. There we go. All right. Well, we get started.
The 1980s was all about big hair, big music, big movies, and big trends.
Look at the hair.
Snacks and foods in the 80s were the same way. Well, minus the...
See, who we pick out here? Cyndi Lauper. No idea. No idea. Journey. God. Oh, this is Flock of Seagulls. And this person looks familiar, but it doesn't
the hair part.
Ring a bell.
People still enjoyed items from previous decades, but there were some new things.
Can you imagine Pac-Man cereal?
This video
Ecto Cooler from Ghostbusters.
We'll discuss some of the foods that helped shape the 80s.
All right.
Some of these are still around, and some of them are long.
This is not a bad snack, actually. It's
gone.
Not terrible.
There are very few kids who don't like pudding, but there is actually something better.
Now, I liked it when you made the pudding and you had that pudding skin stuff on top. That was the best part. I like
than plain pudding.
Look at that, though. Already. You see that? No artificial sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup. Same great taste.
There are very few kids who don't like
they didn't
pudding.
like the high fructose corn syrup back then either.
Better than plain pudding, frozen pudding.
Oh, God. Jell-O pudding pops. And who was the spokesperson for, that man who can no longer be named?
Companies had recipes on how you can make pudding pops way back in the 60s. However,
no shit.
However, it wasn't until 1979 when General Foods decided to give it a try themselves.
Yep.
They released Jell-O pudding pops, and thanks to a famous spokesman named Bill Cosby, they really took off in the 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
They came in chocolate, vanilla, and chocolate and vanilla swirl. These delicious popsicles remained popular until they were discontinued in the 1990s. Somehow, they just weren't making a profit off of these tasty treats.
Probably because there's frozen yogurt and all kinds of other shit happened at the same time, you know?
One of the 80s coolest snack bars was the Peanut Butter Bopper, which came out in 1985 by General Mills.
I don't remember.
Originally, they were available in fudge chip, honey crisp, peanut butter, and by 1986, they added fudge graham and cookie crunch to the lineup.
Yeah.
The bars had a soft, creamy center made of real peanut butter that would melt in your mouth.
Wow.
The outside was where all the crunchy flavors were at.
Whoa.
Within 90 days of their release, they captured 9% of the snack market.
No shit.
Sadly, these are no longer available in the grocery stores.
Because all the peanut allergies, you're trying to kill the children. All right.
If you were a cookie lover in the 80s, then there's a good chance you tried the Keebler Magic Middles.
I don't remember these.
Kids everywhere seem to have them in their lunch boxes. These were shortbread cookies with either fudge or peanut butter filling in the center.
There you go with peanut butter again.
Despite their popularity, they were discontinued so they could use the equipment that manufactured them for another item. People have been wanting these to relaunch for years, and there's even a Facebook page that's dedicated to make it happen.
However, whatever. Yeah, sure.
These cookies are still missing in action.
I mean, that's what I do. I go to bed at night thinking, God, I wish I had a McMiddle. It's what?
The 1980s saw a full-blown war going on with sodas.
Yeah. Look at the can, by the way. Wasn't much, actually, not that far back in time from here where you actually didn't have the pop top. You actually had to have a can opener.
Coca-Cola is one of the most successful soda companies in the world.
Especially with beer. Oh!
The brand is recognized almost
all... How would you know, Hamster? Well, let's just say I had a couple of beers back in the day.
Over the world, but in the 1980s, the company experimented with some new products. Coca-Cola already had a Diet Cola named Tab, which was popular, but in 1982, they came out with Diet Coke.
I never did like Tab. It was all right, but it just wasn't, I don't know, there was something missing for me anyway. HFCS is another artificial sweet contributes to diabetes long term. Yep. That's why diet sodas are actually terrible for weight loss. Real sugar isn't that bad. Well, too much of it is, I think. It's I think there's a lot of problems with we just eat too much sugar, in the West. It's too much. Remember the small circles to pop open on soda cans? I think so. Yeah, I think I do. Matter of fact, we're talking about cans. I better go get a can of beer. LCD juice. Yeah. Knee-high grape juice. Yes. You want the original Mexican Coke, check your Walmart. You can get now here's the claim. This is what Riggs is getting at. There's a claim that Coca-Cola with real sugar, with regular table sugar, tastes different than the stuff with the high fructose corn syrup. I totally believe that. So I would think a Coca-Cola with the real sugar would be a better tasting thing. And we're going to get around the new Coke here in a minute. That's what I think they were trying to do.
This contained artificial sweeteners instead of sugar, and it took over the market by storm. A year later, they came out with caffeine-free Diet Coke, and this was also highly successful. With the success of the Diet Cokes, they began to wonder if they could improve the original formula. Coca-Cola had been losing sales to diet drinks as well as other non-cola beverages. Pepsi was also coming on strong in the 80s with some brilliant advertising. Then came the blind taste test, which showed that the public preferred Pepsi over Coca-Cola. So Coke went to work and came out with a new formula, and they called it New Coke. It launched on April 23rd, 1985, and made big news. Initially, the sales were good, but then quickly sales went back down to the way they were, and the public demanded the classic formula be brought back.
Yeah, this is what I think, and I know it's a conspiracy theory and everything. What I think was Coke was trying to move from more high fructose corn syrup. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe Coke didn't have sugar in it. I don't know. But I know the corn syrup stuff started, at some point in the 70s, I believe. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Tasty.
Manny said the new Coke tasted like Pepsi, and even Pepsi ran ads with people saying, "I know why Coke did it now." On July 11th,
Now, the thing with Coke and Pepsi, I like RC Cola is probably my favorite. RC never got all that big, but I like an RC Cola. It was kind of like it was different. I liked it. But if you're gonna mix a drink, it was usually Coke. It was just better. I don't know why.
1985, Coca-Cola executives announced the return of the original formula. The Netflix show Stranger Things, which takes place in the 80s, featured New Coke, and it brought it back for a little bit, but it has since faded away into soda history.
I mean, Coca-Cola is fine. I don't know why they decided to change the formula. It's just marketing, I think, probably. But I remember it was 1984.
With sodas, there were also a couple others worth mentioning. Hubba Bubba Bubblegum decided to get in on the soda game for a while. And then another soda came in on the action and did quite well.
Yep.
Jolt Cola came out with decent popularity. Most
twice the caffeine and twice the sugar.
Thought it tasted like an RC Cola, but it had much more caffeine. Eventually, the popularity of these two sodas faded, but occasionally you can still find a Jolt Cola.
Yep. Yep. I remember it. Yeah. Never. By then, I wasn't drinking real soda because of the calories and all that shit. But I think I had at least one Jolt Cola at some point.
Soda companies were also trying their hand in the gum market, and they did fairly well for a while. Dr. Pepper might have been the most popular, but you could also find others like RC and 7-Up.
Yeah, they had like liquid goo in the middle of the gum. Okay. Why?
Hershey Bar None was a chocolate bar that was released in California in 1986, and it went nationwide in 1987.
All right.
The original formula was a cocoa wafer, chocolate filling, peanuts, and a milk chocolate coating. In 1992, the product was reformulated into 2 wafers with chocolate coating, peanuts, and caramel. It was discontinued in 1997 with little fanfare, but you can still find it sold in Mexico.
Really? Okay. Along with the real Coke. Yeah, okay. Did I see Tato skins there? I thought I did. Yep, I remember those.
Do you remember
Yep.
Tato skins made
Yep.
by Keebler?
Yes, I do.
They were released in the mid-'80s, and they were made from potato peels.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, they added cheddar cheese and bacon, sour cream and chives, and barbecue by the later part of the 80s.
I know it's heresy, but when I make mashed potatoes, I like to keep the skins on. I know.
Snacks by Keebler are long
I know.
gone, but there are some similar ones made by a restaurant chain named TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday. Does Fridays even exist anymore? TGI Fridays? No idea. It was fun. It was cool. They had all the shit on the walls and everything.
1980 saw some products that were completely different, and fruit roll-ups were definitely one of those.
Mm-hmm.
They were made by Fruit Corners and can still be found in supermarkets today.
Yeah.
But the company...
They were sticky. They were...
He also had another product they introduced in 1986 called Fruit Wrinkles. These were pieces of wrinkled fruit that came in little packages. Sort of rode in on the coattails of the popular California raisins that were all over the place in the mid-1980s.
Now, let me just ask the stupid question, because I'm really good at asking stupid questions. You could get a fruit roll-up or a fruit gummy or whatever. Why not just get an apple or a banana?
Kids everywhere were singing the song, wearing the shirts, and collecting the figures, as well as various other types of merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the raisins, that was a big deal. I think it was Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Were you a fan of Hostess pudding pies?
No.
These came in chocolate and vanilla and were quite popular for a while because they were so different.
No.
They have been discontinued by Hostess, but there are some other lesser-known bakery brands that still make them.
Nope.
Bonkers was a popular candy that was introduced in the mid-1980s by
That's like Starburst, right? Isn't that what a
Nabisco. If you remember the commercials, they feature people who would have giant fruit fall and bonk them on the head.
I don't remember that, but it is just a Starburst, right? They were trying to compete with Starburst, probably. Channel 1-800-DUMB. What are you just saying? Have a treat. Go hard, but have... Okay. Riggs, of course. Wrap your shaft in these and let her suck off your... You're terrible. Why are you like that? Why? Okay, go again.
They came in assorted fruit flavors as well as chocolate. They seemed sort of like a piece of gum, but it was actually a chewy piece of candy.
Yeah, it's a Starburst.
The product is no longer sold, but there have been constant rumors of its comeback.
Oh, okay, good.
In 1983, Cheetos released a new flavor of their popular snack.
Okay.
It was bacon flavored, and it was released in the Crunchy and the Puffs. They are no longer on the market, but Chester does have bacon cheddar fries in case you get the craving.
That sounds pretty good. Bacon cheddar fries. Yeah, baby. What could be wrong with bacon? More bacon.
It seemed like they were always coming out with something new, and in the 80s, they had Swiss cheese crackers. Yep. These had holes like a real piece of Swiss cheese, but the flavor didn't quite match up with the cheese.
Well, yeah.
They were still cheesy, crisp, and delicious, though. They have been discontinued, but occasionally you'll see some other brands that have something similar.
Yes, bacon.
In 1984,
Slice! You remember this soda, Thumper? Yeah. I remember Slice. It's probably still there.
PepsiCo introduced Slice, which
10% real fruit juices.
Soft drink made with real fruit juice. Well, a small percentage of fruit juice anyways.
Yeah.
This sweet fizzy drink was a big success, but the product disappeared from the shelves in 2005.
Oh, okay.
A company named New Slice Ventures LLC acquired the rights, so you may still see some of these in Canada and the U.S.
I remember Slice. Squirt. Remember Squirt? Take a squirt, put your liquor in there. Yeah, Squirt. Yeah. I like Squirt. Squirt was actually pretty good.
In the mid-'80s,
grapefruit soda.
Keebler came out with Tribbles, which was a little bite-sized cookies in a little package. They came in chocolate chip and mint chocolate and were often found in vending machines.
Never
By
heard
the
of them.
turn of the 90s, they had completely disappeared.
Never heard of them.
If you lived in the 80s, then I'm sure you couldn't escape the burger war that was going on.
Nope.
This war had been going on since the 50s when Burger King released their Whopper sandwich. But Wendy's came on strong with a line of
There's Clara, whatever her name is. Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
commercials that used the slogan, "Where's the beef?"
Where's the beef?
McDonald's was still trying to crush out the competition. In 1984, they released the McDLT. It came in a unique styrofoam package
that was 1984. Okay. All right.
Kept one side hot and the other side cool.
Again, I thought they were pretty good.
The bottom bun had the meat on one side, and the other side had the top bun, lettuce, tomato, cheese, pickles, and sauces.
Yeah.
The consumer would then combine the two for a fresher taste. This burger became really popular, but McDonald's discontinued it in late 1990 because of the styrofoam packaging.
I know. It was good. Good burger. Mr. T's cereal.
The 80s also saw its share of
the A-Team, right? The A-Team.
Cereals that were connected with movies or shows. Remember C-3POs by Kellogg's?
No.
It was launched in 1984, about a year after the movie Return of the Jedi came out. Rainbow Bright had her own cereal, and it was made by Ralston.
Rainbow Bright? No. I missed it.
Both cereal created
Smurf Magic Berries. Oh my God.
Berry Crunch, which was a fruity red and blue cereal that came out.
People feed this shit to their kids for breakfast. It's just sugar. What are you doing?
In 1983.
What are you doing?
A few years later, Smurf Magic Berries made their debut with mini marshmallows. Even Nintendo got in on the cereal market in the late 80s with their 2-in-1 Super Mario Brothers and Zelda themed cereal.
Oh, all right. That'd be a collector's item. Hammerhand probably has a few boxes of that laying around because he's kind of into that sort of thing.
Keeping on the topic of cereals, you may remember Dinky Donuts cereal, which was released in 1980 by Ralston.
Excuse me. A sweetened cereal. No shit.
Purina.
Really?
The commercials featured kids in suits and business attire who acted like executives giving expert opinions on the cereal.
What?
In the early 80s, Kellogg's came out with Banana Frosted Flakes, which
was great.
Sweet, but it never quite caught on, and it only lasted on the shelves for about 3 years.
Ghostbusters cereal.
But the 80s did see some successful cereals released.
All right.
General Mills introduced Cinnamon Toast Crunch in
that's pretty good. I like that.
1984, and America has been eating this crunchy cereal ever since.
This guy I used to go to school with, Keenan. He fucking hated cinnamon. It was great.
Not only did Tops make the bubble gum in your baseball cards or Garbage Pail Kids cards, but they also made the gum that came in the little juice cartons.
Oh, wait, what? What? Gum and juice cartons? Excuse me? What?
No kid in the 80s that could resist these. They came in different flavors like grape, orange, and apple. The flavor was incredible for about 30 seconds, and then you would have to chow on more until you had the whole carton gone in about 2 minutes. It's possible that these little juice cartons can be found somewhere, but it's certainly not as popular with kids today as it was in the early 80s.
I mean, there wasn't juice in there. It was just the gum, I guess. Okay. All right. My head was exploding. What? You got gum in the juice?
Perhaps one of the greatest things in the 1980s was the Oreo Big Stuff. It was a humongous Oreo cookie that was about 10 times the size of a normal one.
Now, here's my take on Oreo cookies, and I know some of you guys are going to say, oh my God, you loser. You loser. I hate Oreo cookies. Why is that, Hamster? The stuff in the middle, it just... last time, I can't remember when the last time I had an Oreo. The last time I had an Oreo, it almost like it gets stuck in your throat. It's almost like Vaseline or something. Gonna get stuck in your throat. I'm not a big fan. I know people like them. I get it. But for me, it's no. It's a big no. Riggs Jr., as an adult, I get my Cinnamon Toast Crunch fix by drinking rum chata. Indeed. Indeedy doody. But Hamster, they go well with tequila. Well, here's the story. Here's the story about Keenan. And so he hated cinnamon, right? Absolutely hated cinnamon. Just wasn't his thing. And one night I came, well, I was a young hamster then. Came home, I was just ripped, and I wanted something to eat. So I had some hamburger. I'm going to make a hamburger. And so I was putting, salt and pepper on there. It's frying up. But I meant to reach for the red, like chili pepper or cayenne, and I reached for the cinnamon instead. I put cinnamon all over my hamburger. Now I ate it. But then I had to tell Keenan, I said, yeah, I had the cinnamon burgers. Oh, my God, you didn't. I said, yeah, I was hungry.
It was introduced in 1984, and it was sold in a box of 10.
Okay.
It was on the market for about 7 years before it was discontinued.
Man, it just does nothing for me.
Since that time, Oreo has always experimented with different cookies. Oreo, if you're listening, I think it might be time for a comeback on this big cookie.
Oh, why don't you just make the creamy filling taste not like Vaseline? That would be good. Try that.
During the 80s,
Dr.
the McDLT wasn't the only experiment McDonald's had. In 1981, they released a McRib, and it has been on and off the menus ever since.
Okay, in the chat, are you a McRib person or not? I fucking hate them. I hate the McRib. Why is that? Is it because it's the pink goo slime they make? No, it's not the meat. It's not the bun, not the pickles. It's the fucking sauce. It's like drinking sugar. Ugh. McRib, yes, no. Thumbs up, thumbs down. No, 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 no. It's a big old no for me. I do not like a McRib. Thank you very much. No.
It's not actually a rib, but rather processed pork meat covered in barbecue sauce in a bun.
Again, it doesn't, the rest of it is fine. If they just fixed the sauce, we'd be in good shape. The sauce is terrible.
People usually get excited when the sandwich returns.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
In 1983, McDonald's also released the Chicken McNuggets.
Yep.
These deep-fried pieces of chicken have been on the menu ever since. And almost
my daughter absolutely went crazy for nuggies. We had to have nuggies every weekend.
Every kid has eaten them at one time or another.
And I mean, it's not the worst, but I mean, they eventually made them into like chunks of real chicken instead of this other. Oh, again, this is the pink slimy goo stuff back then.
It's certainly now a classic from the Golden Arches.
Yep. Everybody has nuggies, though. I got some nuggies the other night from Domino's Pizza. They have nuggies. They're good. Real chicken.
Hot Pockets are a microwavable pastry with fillings such as ham and cheese.
Now we're getting. now we're getting. Oh no! Oh no! This is not for me. No Hot Pockets.
Pepperoni pizza.
No.
But do you remember them hitting the frozen food aisle in 1983?
Probably, but I never, ever, ever wanted one. Yuck.
They quickly became the snack food of choice for kids after school, college students, and overworked parents.
Ew, icky.
Most people have probably tried one at some point, and there are many different flavors on the market today.
But I mean, look at the happy person here enjoying the Hot Pockets. Okay, sure. Great. I'm glad you like them. That's more for you. I'm not going to have any, but have fun. Yeah.
Reese's Pieces were not new in the 1980s. Tiny peanut butter candy pieces made their debut in 1978, but it was the 80s when they really took off.
Indeed.
More specifically, it was 1982 following the release
Okay.
of the movie E.T. by Steven Spielberg. Within weeks of its release, sales shot up by 65%.
Didn't E.T., he ate the Reese's Pieces, right? Reese's Pieces are okay. I kind of like them.
Legend has it that Mars was offered the opportunity with M&M's to be featured in the film first, but they declined the offer.
No.
If that's true, I'm sure they were kicking themselves.
I would say yes.
Doritos were certainly not new in the 1980s. In fact, they have their roots in the 1960s. But in 1986, Cool Ranch Doritos were released to the public.
I'll tell you, good old bag of Doritos. Let me tell you. Yummy.
This new flavor was completely different than
Jay. Get the fuck. Hey, Jay. Let's have some Doritos.
anything else on the market. Even today.
Is he wearing makeup? What is it? I love Jay Leno's fucking funny. He's just really a funny guy.
Hey, these tasty chips still have no problem selling.
Of course not. I mean, hey, what goes with Doritos? A joint prior to it. Yeah.
Giggles were cookies made by Nabisco, and they were introduced in the 80s, but they were only sold for about a decade.
Yeah.
These were shortbread cookies filled with fudge and vanilla cream.
Never heard of them.
In a way, they were like Oreos, but Giggles had silly faces on them that would make you, giggle.
Wow.
The 1980s saw a lot of different food come and go throughout the decade, and
the OJs? What the fuck is this? Ready sweetened cereal with real orange juice. Oh.
Food come and go throughout the decade and even after.
Look at this. Even the nonsense is still even going on today.
On them
Look
that
at
would
this.
make you, giggle.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
All
the vitamin C of a 4-ounce glass of orange juice. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You can just
1980 saw a lot of different food come and go.
Come on. There's vitamin C in a lot of things.
Throughout the decade and even after.
I mean, get some like nice red peppers or something and kale.
But many of the different foods are here to stay, and they are just as popular now as they were back then.
What about the Pop Rocks? I didn't see those.
I hope you enjoyed this little walk down memory lane as
there you go. Enjoy a Coca-Cola classic. Let's see what else we have. Oh, 70s food. All right, now we got to do this too. I think I did this one on my own, actually. Oh my God, 70s foods. What the hell? We're here. Let's go. Paste. There you go. Look at you're getting the hang of this, huh? I'll let the commercials play and get another
The
beer.
1970s was a time of change in many ways.
All right.
It was an era of political turmoil, difficult economic times, and major changes in cars and foods. Packaged snacks became an even more popular item than ever in the 1970s. Almost every American household was interested in them, and there was a huge variety to choose from. Some items were crazy, but some were actually quite good. Many of them have changed since or have disappeared altogether. Here is a closer look at the classic foods from the 1970s that we all got to enjoy.
All right, well, let's
Brands
check
in
this
the
out.
70s were pretty creative, and they tried really hard to get your attention. The Banana Flip is a good example of that. They were made by a few snack cake brands like Nichols and Mickey's. This was essentially a yellow banana cake that was folded in a half moon and stuffed with cream filling. It really
I think I remember this. Banana flips.
Like a cake taco.
Yeah, cake taco. Yeah, all right.
You may have had a favorite snack in the 70s, and there's a good
Chips
chance
Ahoy.
that it might have been made by Nabisco.
Yep.
Were you a fan of cheese tidbits?
Yep. Those were good. Those are good. Yeah.
These delicious snacks were in a stick form, making them a bit different from the competition.
Yeah.
They were sold for quite a while, but they can't be found anywhere now.
Those are actually pretty good. You guys remember that? Thumper, you might. Those are good. Yeah, they were tasty. Yes. Channel 1-800-DUMB. Mon semblable, mon frère Michel. Hello. Yes, my brother. Good. It's all the French I know. All right. Hey, Michelle Guevara, hit us with some Frenchy French. Go ahead, put something in the chat, like mon frère, like something like that. Nipples in a box. Yeah. Easter Sunday. Oh, my God. Who's next? Haven't seen tidbits since 2005. Is that right, Ballistic Zero? Yeah. I don't look for them. I was just at the Walmart yesterday, which was insane, by the way. There's one over in, I think it's St. Charles or St. whatever. I went over there. St. Peter's, maybe. Fucking unbelievable. The number of people in there shopping. It was pretty crazy. Then again, it was Saturday afternoon, Hamster. What do you want? Exactly. All right. Joshua Demers Productions. Bonjour and oui. That's all the French I know. Oui, or is it O-U-I? You know, those Frenchy French, they spell shit weird. I don't know. It's, I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Oui. Mon frère.
I guess we'll just have
Frère
to stick
Jacques.
with
Oh, there
gold.
you go. Frère Jacques. Do. Remember that? Yeah. Frère
Fish
Jacques.
and cheese.
Brother Jake, I guess, or Jack.
If you were worried about consuming calories when you snack, then perhaps you tried these. At only 44 calories per stick, they were really as light.
I mean, look at this person over here. I don't know if it's a chick or not. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here eating this shit? Can't I get a burger? Oh my God.
It is gravity in space.
Okay.
They were made by Pillsbury and trademarked in 1970.
Now, remember, we just went to the moon in 1968 or 9, was it? So space was a big thing. That's where Tang came in and Velcro and all that stuff.
This space snack was supposed to be a nutritionally balanced stick of protein, fat, and carbohydrates.
Notice, energy snack developed by Pillsbury under a government contract in support of the U.S. aerospace program. They don't really say they got space in there, though, didn't they? This is really not NASA. It would say, in support of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. No, they don't say that.
They came in 6 flavors, such as chocolate, peanut butter, and caramel.
I do not remember these.
Disappeared from the shelves in the 1980s.
Really?
Looking at the box design today, it reminds me of something you would see on a box of dog snacks.
I would have to agree. Yeah, the presentation here wasn't all that great.
In the 70s, there was a serious war going on between cereals.
Baron von Redberry. Oh my God.
Baron von Redberry was a cereal created by General Mills around 1972 that featured a World War I era German pilot.
Yes.
It was presumably modeled after the real Red Baron,
Yeah.
Manfred von Richthofen.
Yeah.
The cereal itself consisted of berry-flavored oat cereal.
Wait a minute. I bet Baron von Richthofen was from Richthofen. Von, right?
With sweet berry marshmallows, and it tasted strongly of fruit punch.
Sir Grapefellow and the Baron. Yeah, I remember. But you can't see the plane. See, they should have maybe outlined it in black or something so you could see the plane. Yeah.
Baron von Redberry was the
There's no contrast
of Sir Grapefellow, which was the mascot of another General Mills cereal brand. In their rivalry
that's much better. See what I'm saying? You can actually see the plane.
Was better, Redberry would proclaim. Baron von Redberry is der berry goodest.
The berry
Grapefellow would counter with, Sir Grapefellow is the grapest.
Yeah.
Another interesting cereal from the 70s is Crazy Cow.
Crazy Cow.
It was first introduced by General Mills in 1976 and came in chocolate or strawberry. They basically took the Kix cereal balls and cover them in chocolate or strawberry powder. So
and so when you put the milk in, it would turn into strawberry milk. Yeah. Let's see. Did we get some Frenchie here? We did. Proper French for that is Ames de Grosses Cases Block Danzigby. See, it's Frenchie talk. It's Frenchie stuff. How do you translate that, Michelle? If you wouldn't mind. No, we're fucking stupid Americans here. We don't know French. 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 more. The Bloody Red Baron was running up a score. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. It was replace Coke. Where's Dak? I reckon he may know. Yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's Canadian, eh? So he knows how to say poutine.
Would have this delicious milk to drink afterwards.
How do you say poutine in French? Is it poutine?
Like any other cereal of the time, they included different enticements to try to make kids beg their moms for this cereal box.
Look at that. Inside, 6 Star Wars cards. Yeah.
One promotional item was the Star Wars trading cards.
Oh, man. If you had some of these, though, I bet they'd be worth a bunch to someone. They wouldn't be worth anything to me, but, maybe Hammerhand.
These were highly collectible because they offered different cards than what was sold in the packs.
Yes.
Aspen was a clear apple-flavored soda that was sold across the United States by the Pepsi Company.
Aspen, huh? Don't remember that.
It was first introduced in 1978, but went off the market in 1982.
No, that would explain it, I suppose.
In 1984, PepsiCo came out with a replacement apple soda under its Slice line.
Slice!
Long
Slice!
Before we had Google.
I remember Dolly Madison with the peanuts. Yep.
Were Googles. These were made by Dolly Madison in the 70s, and they were a type of snack cake. They also made cuckoos and Razzies. Part of their brilliant marketing.
Lucy is over on the Razzies, right? It should be the cuckoos.
Plan included having peanut characters on
Where's Peppermint Patty, for God's sake?
Packaging, as if a kid needed any more help.
Where's Linus? Smelly socks.
Enticing him to have a snack or two of sweets.
Or was that wasn't Linus, it was the, who was it? It was the
Cuckoos were essentially ding-dongs, and Razzies were a yellow cake version of cuckoos. Googles are a little bit more difficult to describe. I never had one nor saw one in the store.
This fall, Dolly Madison will sponsor all 3 peanuts. Yeah, see? You got the Great Pumpkin, you got the Thanksgiving one, and you got the Christmas one. Classic stuff.
I did try to Google.
I'm looking forward to it.
Googles, but I didn't see too much on them. Nearest I could tell, they were yellow cakes with white frosting and possibly cinnamon on top.
That's Linus over there, yeah.
If you ever had one, let us know in the comments what you thought about them.
Pigpen.
They almost seem like the elusive Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster.
Yep.
Another product with a crazy name was Kugel. This was a flavored peanut spread marketed by Kraft and released in 1971.
I think I remember Kugel. Yeah, I remember this. It was a peanut spread. Wasn't even peanut butter. I mean,
it was available in several flavors like chocolate, vanilla, banana, and cinnamon.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
The product was meant to be placed on sandwiches, crackers, or anything else that
artificially flavored chocolate peanut spread.
You would put peanut butter on.
Runs out June 6, 1975. Oh my God.
The best part about it is that it wouldn't make your mouth stick together.
Oh.
Pizza spins may be a product you remember in the early 70s.
Yeah.
They weren't around too long. They launched
I remember.
in 1968 and were pulled in.
Oh, I like Bugles. Yeah, I like, Onions. Yes, I remember those too.
1975, but their legend lives on.
Pizza spins.
The crispy pinwheel-shaped snack took the flavors of pizza and put it into a chip form. What's better than a chip flavored with cheese, tomatoes, and other spices? It's interesting to see the box, though. The pizza has no cheese on it. Can it really be called a pizza with no cheese?
Yes, you evil man, you. There, we got the woman smoking dope again.
I love it. It literally puts me in the best mood I could possibly be in. My
hey,
favorite
Cheech,
part about mood, it comes right
man.
to my front door. Bought it one day, and it came the very next day. Can't believe.
Dog ate my stash, man. I followed him around for like 3 days with a baggie.
How convenient and.
You mean we're smoking dog shit?
Great this is. The week comes to you.
Yes.
This stuff is getting me so high. I've been smoking all day.
All right, good. Yeah. You and Undead Chronic need to get together. Have some fun. Have a good time. And get some Doritos and pizza wheels. I think I bought some Doritos last night, actually.
The best tip I can give you for getting better quotes for replacing your roof.
Well, here we go again. Why am I getting this ad right now? Because I was talking to my sister about getting a roof put on a house. You see what I'm saying?
Is to avoid contractors that are too busy. And
see, here's the deal. I live in an apartment. I don't have to worry about the roof.
Remember Toastettes?
Yeah.
Long before Pop-Tarts took over the world, there was actually a variety of toaster treats to choose from. Toastettes originally came out in 1967 from Nabisco, but were readily available in the 70s. Some people preferred them over Pop-Tarts.
Can I say something about Pop-Tarts? Don't like them. Just do not like them.
A thin crust.
I know. What's the matter with you? Are you weird or something? No, just don't like Pop-Tarts. How's my driving? I think we're par, man. Cool, dude. Smoke it. Yeah, they actually probably were. Joshua, but Pop-Tarts just do not work for me. Pop-Tarts are not my thing. Oh, let's go.
Warm center and a light sprinkle of sugar on top. They were a great way to get your morning started.
Not really, no. It's just sugar. Well, it's not a good way.
These left the market in 2002.
If you're going to have breakfast, have some nice protein. Eggs, bacon, something like that. Not this shit. You run out of energy in 10 minutes.
Toaster pastries came out in the late 60s, but remained somewhat popular throughout the 70s.
All right.
They had stiff competition with other toaster breakfast items, but they were supposed to be better. They seemed to be marketed towards the middle-aged person who wanted more of an actual Danish pastry with buttery, flaky pie crust.
The middle-aged person in the 1970s would be about 90 or 100 years old today.
These are certainly one snack that you can't see anymore.
No.
In 1976, Danish rings hit the market, and they were actually a replacement for the Danish go-rounds, which broke too easily.
I remember this. Yep.
These new and improved Danish rings were made by Kellogg's. They were a bit
of Battle Creek, Michigan. There you go.
Like Pop-Tarts, but were flakier and oval-shaped. Even though they sounded great, they never really caught on, and they were discontinued in 1980.
Now, there's always been, even back, especially I think back in the 60s and 70s, there's always been this European fetish from Americans, right? Oh my God, it's European. oh, it's got to be better because it's European. Well, it might be, sure, but not necessarily everything, you know?
Remember the Reggie bar?
Yes, I
In
do.
1976, while playing in Baltimore,
That was a good freaking candy bar.
Jackson had said, if I played in New York, they name a candy bar after me.
Yep.
Fast forward to the Yankees' home opener of the 1978 season on April 13th, and that's exactly what happened. The Standard Brands Company responded with a circular bar of peanuts dipped in caramel and covered in chocolate.
That was a delicious candy bar. That was really good. And Reggie Jackson obviously was the GOAT, man.
It was a confection which was originally named the Wayne Bun, and it was made in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Reggie bars were handed out.
The Wayne Bun. Good thing they got their marketing figured out.
To fans as they walked into.
When you walk into a candy store, I would like a Wayne Bun, please.
The Yankee Stadium.
No.
Jackson hit a home run, and when he returned to the right field the next inning, fans began throwing Reggie bars onto the field in celebration. The bar did not stay in play very long. Its career ended in 1981.
Yep.
But
it was good.
Cereal was made by General
Fruit. Jesus. Again, I remember but look at this though. Hey, don't pay attention to this artificial flavoring shit. Look at this. It's fortified with 8 essential vitamins and iron.
Mills and was introduced in 1974. The cereal was described on the box as a fruit flavor frosted cereal and marshmallow bits. The mascot for the cereal was a werewolf, also named Fruit Brute.
Werewolf. I remember Yummy Mummy. And Creature from the Black Lagoon. Not as exciting.
The cereal is long gone, but apparently Quentin Tarantino must have been a fan. It made cameo appearances in 1992's Reservoir Dogs and also the 1994 film Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
You know, the problem with candy bars is that they just don't last long. This is something that the Mars Candy Company wanted to help out on. They introduced the Marathon Bar in 1973, and it was 8 full inches of braided caramel covered in milk chocolate.
Riggs wishes he had 8 full inches covered with milk chocolate. Oh, Riggs, it's too easy, man. It's too easy.
The commercials had a cowboy guy proclaiming it was a candy bar that you can't eat quickly.
That's right. There you go. Kind of suck on it.
The bright red packaging actually
8 inches of chocolate
featured a ruler on it so you would know exactly how long it was.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The bar was discontinued in 1981.
I think I had one though. Like you could suck on it for like an hour. It's
The all-new, 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Reserve yours now.
We're in their corner, and
we actually rented a Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. It's all right.
Because their local agent is a small business owner too.
I mean, for the price point, yeah, pretty good car. Not bad. For the price point.
Did you love tuna as a kid?
I love Bumblebee tuna. I just bought some Bumblebee tuna, actually. Crazy.
Was just trying to always serve it to you.
It's like 2 black holes coming together. It's crazy.
Maybe you just wanted to try something different with your tuna.
Yeah. Tuna twist.
How about
tuna
twist?
This
rocked the world
like
in the
helper.
1970s.
Yeah. Okay.
The seasoning combined a blend of veggies, herbs, and spices.
I mean, okay, sure.
It came in 3 flavors: onion, cheddar, and Italian.
But I mean, the big one was Charlie tuna. And that was Starkist, I think. The fish, the tuna fish. At the commercials.
All you had to do was add your can of tuna, mayonnaise, and
But I mean, Bumblebee tuna was good. And I have some albacore. Wild caught.
A tuna twist. The product was marketed as
She doesn't look very happy to me. Looks a little forced there.
a meal extender, and it could turn 4 sandwiches into 6.
Damn.
The commercials at the time were pretty catchy too.
Or you could just buy another can of tuna and, you could do that too. Because, I mean, what? You can get a can of tuna fish for what? $1 less? Back in the 70s, I'm sure it was 10 cents. Just get 2 cans of tuna.
I'm Sir Celery. I'm Miss Parsley. We're the Onion Twins. A tuna taste, fresh as a garden. There was one small problem with Tuna Twist, which turned into a big problem.
Okay.
It contained a textured vegetable protein that made people sick, and the product
that would be a problem. Yes.
Was removed from the shelves.
See, like I said, you don't need to spend money on this when you can just get another can of tuna.
How about some Muggle lunch?
Oh, yes.
It's exactly how it sounds. Add the ingredients to a mug, then just add boiling water and wait 4 minutes. This meal was introduced in 1976 by Betty Crocker, so it had to be good, right?
Yep.
It came in a few different varieties like macaroni and cheese, spaghetti, and beef noodles with gravy.
Ugh.
Nowadays, the modern microwave versions make this seem less amazing.
No shit.
Remember concentrate cereal?
No.
This wasn't new in the 70s, and it was made by Kellogg's and was released in 1959, but it still sold until the late 1970s when it was removed from the shelves. If you were a kid, then you probably stayed away from it as it looked like some type of goldfish food, but your parents might have eaten it.
Yeah.
It was promoted as the greatest
Is this like grape nuts? Remember that? Grape nuts? Wasn't bad. I like grape nuts.
Concentration of nutrients ever offered.
But again, with the grape nuts, I got that sort of coating on my throat that I didn't like. Is this grease or something? I don't know what they did to it. I mean, it was good, but it just did.
In a single all-purpose food. If you were having a dinner party in the 70s, all you really needed as a snack was some crackers and Nabisco's Snack Mate cheese. It was introduced in 1966.
Oh my God, no. Oh. Well, yeah, it's good stoner food, you know. Hey man, could you give me the easy cheese?
But it remained really popular throughout the 70s.
Sure, Chronic.
Everyone always felt like a professional confectionery trying to spray the cheese, and if you were really daring, you could just go straight for your mouth.
I mean, you really have no God. Oh God Almighty!
The product can still be found, but they have changed the name to Easy Cheese. Huge shop.
No, I mean, really. Let's consider this. How easy is it to get cheese? You buy the cheese. It's not. Oh no! We're gonna put it in the can for you and make it even easier. It's pretty easy the way it is. So I'm good. I'm good. No. Ours is better because it's full of wonderful things. You know, you don't want to know what's in there, but it's good. It's really, see, look at that. But I have a cheese.
Shopping malls were all over the place in the 70s.
70s, they did some weird shit. Everything was supposed to be, you know, all technologically advanced. So here's your easy cheese. What about the other cheese? No. That's bad for you. It causes cancer. Get the easy cheese. It's better for you.
We're the perfect place to get all your shopping done and also grab a little bite to eat. If you were having a party, then maybe
Hickory
you stop
Farms,
by the Hickory Farm store for some delicious snacks. Not only could you get
summer sausage, beef stick,
cheese, crackers, and a sausage roll, but you could also get one of their chocolate bars.
Oh.
Nowadays, malls seem to be disappearing, and so are the Hickory Farm stores. But at least some of the snacks can still be found.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Packaging in the 70s was completely different.
Ding dongs.
Ding dongs came wrapped in foil.
No shit. That I didn't know.
Swirls had a foil bottom.
Good thing we have a lot of aluminum in the world.
Chocolate pudding came in a tin can.
Snack pack, yep. And of course, the kids were killing themselves on the sharp lid. So, of course, we had to see the child-safe lid.
Something about that just seemed to make it taste better. And how about Swanson's TV dinners?
Yep. Yep. This looks like shrimp.
They weren't new, and they had.
We got shrimp salad. We got shrimp on the barbecue. We got shrimp in the thing by there.
Have their roots back in the 40s and the 50s, but they came on aluminum trays too.
Yes, they did. Oh yeah, I've had plenty of them.
With more dual income households, mom had less time to cook.
That's right.
Pop these things in the oven, and 45 minutes later, you had a good meal.
Well, well, okay. All right.
The crazy thing is, we never really thought about having to wait that long to eat.
Here's the thing, though. 89 cents here. Yeah, that's not bad. You can fix it up, though. You can take a little bit of extra butter and salt and whatever, throw a little butter in here, and then you get your whatever the fuck that is, some kind of apple pie.
Kids nowadays really just don't understand the struggle we had to go through.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah. This actually looks pretty good. You got I don't like cranberry sauce. It's another ick from the Hamster. I don't like cranberry sauce, especially the jellied shit that you get out of the can. Not for me. Not for me. You can have it. More for you. No. Now you get real cranberries, cranberry with, but I mean, it's all sugar basically. But cranberries are good for you. They have vitamins.
And if your peas got in your cherry dessert, it was like a free game of operation trying to get that out.
Yeah, you don't want to get your peas in there. I actually knew someone who her thing was she couldn't have her food touching. I thought it was the weirdest kind of thing because I'm like, let's eat the food. No, I can't have my potatoes and my turkey. Can't have my potatoes over by the green beans. It's one of those things,
Heaven forbid your green beans
OCD or some shit
got mixed in and baked with your brownie.
Look at the meatloaf dinner. Meatloaf with tomato sauce, green beans, and seasoned sauce. Hash brown potato nuggets. I like those. Chocolate nut brownie. Well, fuck. You think they could have increased the color saturation on the green beans? They kind of look not as green as they should.
I hope you enjoyed this little look at some of the long-lost snacks of the 1970s.
We'll do
they
one
were
more,
simpler times, but we had a lot of options. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right. Thank you. Now, I know it's tradition. The Native Americans were here and they brought cranberries for the turkey dinner. I know. It's just not for me. I can't be the only one. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, I remember that song. It's from one of the Rocky movies, I think. J.A. says, I've seen MREs that look better than that. Yeah. That wasn't the best representation of the dinner on the packaging. But I had plenty of TV dinners for sure. Channel 1-800-DUMP. Dump. Family, trust me. Start gardening and cooking. You'll freaking love it. You'll become two excellent hobbies. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's a good habit. And learning how to cook. It's not that hard. I'm going to make me some chili today. Okay, that was boring. Boring? What do you mean boring? Oh, my God. All right. You always got to have excitement? All right. We'll go through a few more commercials.
Stretch out in our captain's chairs and enjoy the onboard entertainment.
All right, Grandma. How you doing?
The longest wide body, the new Nissan van. The most carry-on luggage space is available behind the reclining seats.
All right.
Please adjust the individual air controls, stretch out in our captain's chairs, and enjoy the onboard entertainment.
Look at that. It's got the CD player there.
A hot or cold snack service is a...
What? They have a what? They have a snack thing in there? That's pretty cool.
Stretch out in our captain's chairs and enjoy the onboard entertainment. A hot...
Okay, then. There you go.
Cold snack service is available today, and the observation deck will be open in the forward
Dual
cabin.
sunroofs.
Once again, thank you for traveling the longest wide body. For the newest in vans, the name is Nissan.
Nice.
On my signal, begin.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Laser tag, the game that moves at the speed of light.
That kind of looks like fun. I'm not. Yeah.
Worlds of Wonder Stadium not included.
Yeah.
Fancy restaurant, candlelight. Is this business or pleasure?
Which do you prefer?
Bruce Willis. Son of a bitch.
Stick to business. People are watching.
Hello.
Of course they are. This is a commercial to prove this is the perfect time for Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wine cooler. Oh, that was also another thing in the 80s, people. The Bartles and James wine coolers. Thank you for your support.
It's wet and it's dry.
And
It's wet, just like you are, baby.
Seagram's. I heard.
Don't slide off your chair, baby.
What happens after the commercial?
We go, fuck. It's simple.
Pleasure.
What do you have in mind?
I want to give you the high hard one.
You get to drink it.
New Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler. It's wet and it's dry.
Alrighty.
Breakfast
Burger King. All right.
Croissant sandwich.
I love me a croissant sandwich with bacon. Yeah. Look at that.
That's croissant sandwich. Burger King, the best food for fast times.
Fast times at Ridgemont High.
They've given us an endless summer of songs about waves, woodies, and women. Join Ray Charles, Gloria Loring, and Paul Schaefer for an...
Gloria Loring. Oh, my God. That's a blast from the past. Oh, God. I hated that song. Gloria Loring and Carl Douglas, I think.
All-Star Jam in Hawaii.
If you be your friend, and I'll be your lover. Oh, God.
The Beach Boys, 25 years together.
Is everybody ready to rock and roll?
Friday after Webster. Snow White and Prince Charming are back.
You told the woodsman to cut out my heart.
And then you poisoned her with an apple.
Well, you're going to hold a grudge.
And after 1,000 years,
John's the king of carpets.
they're in the suburbs.
What?
King, at your service, sire. From fairy tales to the rat race.
Must you whistle while you work? I can't live in the same house with her.
Snow, she's your stepmother.
She's a witch.
Yes, but she's family. Here come the Charmings. Friday, March 20th.
What the what? I must have missed that one. Yeah.
Wow.
What you eating, babe?
Nothing, honey.
Oh, you can tell
Nothing,
me.
honey.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
So what makes it taste so good?
Nothing, honey.
Oh.
Kellogg's Nut
That's right.
Honey Crunch.
Looks good, Private. What is it? Nothing, honey.
You love the honey, you love the nuts.
When you've got the
Don't call me
special
honey.
taste of nuts and honey all wrapped up in a hearty crunch, what
There
more
you go.
can you say?
Looks good, Sergeant. What is it?
Kellogg's Nut and Honey
Nothing, honey.
Crunch.
If you need protection, Nick Escalante is your man.
Burt Reynolds. Hey, Bert. How's your gun?
I just want to lead a braver life.
Put your dicks up. Let me see what you got. That's it?
Well, for now, yes.
Ah! My eye!
Last night, a close personal friend of mine was treated with some disrespect. Burt Reynolds in the role you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Want to know how long it's going to take you to die? I'll give you a hint. Think in days. Heat. Rated R.
Starts Friday, March 13th at a theater near you.
Wonderful movie, though, with Boogie Nights. Or was it Boogie Nights? Yeah.
Tuesday, kick off your evening with a top...
You guys don't realize this if you're not old enough. Burt Reynolds was the fucking shit. He was the man back in the 70s, for sure. And what's the guy with the mustache guy?
10 performers.
This
That
is
guy.
great, huh?
Who's the boss? Is that Alyssa Milano? No way.
Then,
She's missing a tooth. Come on, Alyssa. What are you doing?
March 13th at a theater near you.
I think it was Alyssa Milano.
Tuesday, kick off your evening with a top 10 performers.
This is great,
She's missing a tooth. What the hell?
huh?
Tony
Who's the
Danza.
boss? Then,
Go ahead and dunk a punch.
it's a carnival of fun and fantasy.
May I try? I'm his sister.
Growing pains after Who's the Boss? Tomorrow.
You believe that shit? Oh my! Was she? I didn't realize she was in television back then. That's 40 years ago. Wow. All right.
Are those Lay's jalapeno and cheddar potato chips?
Yep.
No.
Did you know they're guaranteed?
Nope.
If you don't like them, you get another flavor free.
Do I have to?
Nope.
Lay's brand jalapeno and cheddar.
Jalapeno and cheddar. Yes.
You love them or get another flavor free.
Really? Why wouldn't you love them? What would be the point preventing you from loving the chip?
I like the way you make me laugh.
All right.
I like the funny things you do.
Sprite.
You got a style that's all your own. I like the Sprite in you. You make me want to smile. You know you make me sparkle.
Again, a bunch of 80s girls. I love it. It's great.
You're such a kick to have around. I like the Sprite in you.
Sprite, the only one with Lyman. The unexpected twist that makes us different, livelier, special.
I like the Sprite in you.
I mean, you have a Sprite, you just do your laundry. It's crazy. Yeah.
First day of work.
Well, wish me luck.
I remember this
You'll
one.
do
Yeah.
fine.
Wanna make a good impression.
I hear there's a new kid starting today. Oh, I hope he's cute. We're open in a few minutes,
What
sir.
if they think it's a little late?
He's the new worker.
Start a new profession.
How you doing?
You got what it takes, you know it's true. That you'll show them a trick or two.
Let's see that 3 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, 1 egg McMuffin, 2 sausage muffin with egg, and 1 large OJ.
I want some hash browns, though, sir.
Are you sure you never did this before?
Thank you. Tell again.
Maybe 50 years ago.
How'd it go?
I don't know how they ever got along without me.
This is the new shape of tough, the new 87 big Ford pickup.
I had one of these. I did. I actually did.
And to prove its new toughness and power, we're going to haul this Chevy up this monster mountain of boulders while
And a
towing this
Dodge.
Dodge. And this year, a GMC pickup, too. This new aerodynamic Ford has
Look
the
at
biggest V8 engine and a new multi-port fuel-injected 6 standard. And there's
Fuck
more
me.
news. Now, there's a 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty on all 87 Ford light trucks.
Now get 3.9% financing or $600 cash back from Ford.
I had the 300 inline 6. I know, Thupper, you were wondering. Yeah.
Introducing the Lisa McDougall copier.
And it was the 4th speed. I think 4 or 5. I think it's 4th speed on the floor.
The Bill Stevens copier.
That was the one that the dude. So that was the one where the dude. There was an exhaust leak, and so what he did was he took some caulking. I shit you not, like silicon. Oh God. Oh no. Good thing I only paid like $200 for
The
it.
Tom DeLuca copier.
Sharp introduces the Z70,
Okay.
a compact copier you can call your own. It enlarges and reduces, copies in 5 different colors.
No way.
Works where you work, is easy to use and easy to
Oh,
maintain.
shit.
The John Eastwood copier.
The affordable Z70, one of the new Sharp copiers you can call your own.
Look at all those girls there doing what they should be doing. Bitches.
There's something special on the horizon. American Airlines
Super sale.
Incredible low fares to cities throughout the continental United States, with prices from just $29 to $109 each way.
Doesn't sound like a big super sale to me.
Just make your reservations 2 days in advance.
Oh.
Tickets are non-refundable. But hurry, fares this low won't last forever.
May 20th, 1987. Again, airline. Doing something special here. It was Delta. It was the
Know what
doing
I'm
what we
doing?
do best.
Feeding my lawn. You know what I'm doing now? I'm feeding my lawn.
All right.
Yep. I'm still feeding my lawn.
All right,
And look
Don.
at my thick green lawn. It loves what it's eating. New Hyponex lawn fertilizer.
Shit.
Hyponex is higher in essential nutrients and a leading national brand. And its time-release formula keeps your lawn greener.
I mean, he's the coach. You know, he's got to know this stuff, right? He knows everything. Yeah. Riggs, 7.5, less horsepower than my Civic. Yep. You're not wrong. I was there. I know.
Longer. Guaranteed. What am I doing now? Feeding your lawn. No, I'm feeding my dog.
Try new Hyponex lawn products today.
Hyponex, yeah. All right.
Fuji Videotape presents Quality Control.
The people at Fuji put their videotape through a lot. They forward and reverse it hundreds of times.
Be subjected to extremes of hot and cold. Finally, the stress test. Captain, I'm giving it full power and she's still holding together.
But Captain, there's a wiener in the warp drive.
It's a demanding job.
But Fuji wants your tape to last, no matter what you put it through.
Fuji Videotape, but the good stuff on the good stuff.
Yeah, Fuji did a good job. And they had a nice film, too.
Plymouth Voyager gives America a powerful new reason why the Pride is back. Front-wheel drive, V6 power, fuel-injected power. Power to climb, to pass, to carry, to move you. And quality backed by a new 7-year or 70,000-mile protection plan. Plymouth Voyager V6.
The Pride is back, born in America. Again.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Forget it.
You're here. Sit. I'm really sick.
Eric, your breath's so bad, I can see it.
There it is.
Excuse me.
1,000-mile protection plan. Plymouth Voyager.
Demanding job.
But Fuji wants your tape to last, no matter what you put it through.
Fuji Videotape, but the good stuff on the good stuff.
Now, Thumper's going to know all about this.
Plymouth Voyager gives America a powerful new reason why the Pride is back. Front-wheel drive, V6 power, fuel-injected power. Power to climb, to pass, to carry, to move you. And quality backed by a new 7-year or 70,000-mile protection plan.
Now, here's the thing. It looks old-fashioned. Obviously, it was 40 years ago. Oh, my God, a Dodge Caravan. This was a big deal back in the 80s. This was revolutionary, so to speak. This was new, right? Now, they eventually turned into a piece of garbage, but at the time, they were... Lee Iacocca, the designer of the Mustang, the original one, by the way. He's the guy who saved Chrysler after a huge bailout from the government. Yeah, got K cars and all that.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Forget it.
You're here. Sit.
Hi.
I'm really sick.
Eric, your breath's so bad, I can see it.
There it is.
Where's my mouthwash?
I bought something new.
It's blue.
Just taste it.
Introducing Scope Peppermint. Peppermint like you've never tasted before. Cool, crisp. Wow. Like original mint, it's got the power to kill germs like medicine-y mouthwash, and your breath's icy clean.
How's that?
Oh.
Oh, baby, I'm getting damp.
Excuse us. Oh.
Now the...
Mm-hmm. See, guys, that's all you need. Just get some Scope.
Power of Scope comes in peppermint.
Look, it's got T25 in it, though. You see that? Hell yeah, man. Give me some of that T25.
Two.
Thank you, Vidal. You
Look at all the
changed,
hair.
Vidal. Thank you, Vidal.
Because you're using more styling products, it's
Is this Vidal?
harder to
What is
get
this?
your hair really clean and sexy. But now you can with my new Vidal Sassoon Advanced Salon.
Vidal Sassoon.
The shampoo cleanses away styling buildup. The conditioning finishing rinse leaves your hair radiant. New Advanced Salon Formula.
Thank you, Vidal.
Look at all these chicks here.
Don't look good. We don't look good.
They have one black chick, so I mean they're there's
Wednesday.
I am Conehead, but
Oh God. What was this fucking show? It's not Mork and Mindy, is it?
Perfect strangers are pumping iron.
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
it's fun.
Just get beat down. Then he knows how to handle a woman.
You're going to have to confront her. And honestly,
I wouldn't dream of doing such a thing. Don't miss Alan Arkin as Harry.
Alan Arkin was a great actor. Fantastic, actually.
Wednesday.
4x4s came
I think he's passed, but wonderful actor.
in lots of shapes and sizes this year, but only one was named Best 4x4 of the Year. Nissan Pathfinder, honored by both Four Wheel and Off-Road and Four Wheeler magazine.
Best of the year in on and off-road performance.
What year was that? 1986.
Alan Arkin as Harry. Wednesday.
4x4s came in lots of shapes and
So what do we have here? We've got some Jeeps. We've got a Ford Bronco. We've got the Toyota thing.
Sizes this year, but only one was named Best 4x4 of the Year. Nissan Pathfinder, honored by both Four-Wheel and Off-Road and Four-Wheeler magazines.
Best of the
Oh, it doesn't say the year. Oh.
year in on and off-road performance.
Best of the year for interior comfort
There you
and
go.
function. Award-winning ride, toughness, and style.
Notice that. Hey, Thumper, did you see that? You got to manually shift that
Four-wheel and
fucking
off-road and
transmission,
Four-Wheeler
baby.
magazines.
Best of the year in on and off-road performance.
Got to get out
Best
there
of
and
the
lock
year
those
for
hubs.
Interior comfort.
There you go. You got a shifter thing for the four-wheelie thing, and you got the other shifter thing.
Function. Award-winning ride, toughness, and style found in Pathfinder and every 4x4 we make.
I thought they were ugly as fuck, though. Maybe it's me.
4x4 of the year is Pathfinder. The name is Nissan.
Yes.
Since the Isuzu iMark is a family car, I brought my family to tell you about it.
It's so roomy. I use it to deliver pianos in my spare time.
Oh my God, really?
It looks neat, so it's great for picking up chicks. It's front wheel
Yep. Chick magnet.
drive, and it comes with 42 standard features, including aluminum alloy wheels and a poly.
My family, my iMark. I think I'll keep them.
Visit your Bay Area Isuzu dealer now or send a check to me, Joe Isuzu.
That's right. I remember Joe Isuzu. God. Isuzu actually made pretty good stuff, but it just didn't work.
Tomorrow on AM San Francisco, we'll discover why millions of Americans
My name is Terry Lowry, and I am Fred Lacrosse.
refuse to step on an airplane.
And we'll see how those fears can be conquered. That's tomorrow morning at 9 on Channel 7.
He's a puker. That's tomorrow morning at 9 on Channel 7.
Have you caught the Oprah Winfrey Show
Oprah,
lately?
Jesus Christ. She was doing her show back in the 80s. Wow.
It's an hour of spontaneity on just about anything.
Oprah, weekdays at 3 on Channel 7.
Mm-hmm. Aliens. Star Trek the motion picture. Oh, the first one after the series. V'ger. Or Voyager. V'ger.
Every year, the farmers who grow Coors barley get together with someone from Coors to celebrate.
That's right.
When I say someone from Coors, I mean someone named Coors. You see, these families and the Coors family have been working out here together for generations, growing barley that's different.
Yep. There's the Rocky Mountains.
Special. Easy drinking, never bitter.
Back in the day when Coors was a big deal.
Hey.
Still not a bad beer. Don't get me wrong. Coors Banquet, the original.
Where it all starts. For Coors.
But I mean, it's cheap beer. You know, what are you going to do?
That's worth celebrating.
Yep. But it's not bad.
Here's your coffee, Mr. Kelly.
Thank you. Were you ever a dancer?
Me?
This might be fun.
I'll bet you took some lessons.
Actually, I did when I was a kid, and I loved them, but...
What?
Well, I'll tell you, these feet are meant for working.
You make it look like dancing in the aisles.
Ooh.
It must be my Kinney shoes then.
Look at this guy throwing the game. Dude, spitting game.
Whatever you say.
It's been wonderful talking to you.
New 9 Lives Tender Meals presents The Morris Report. Cats all over
Morris
America
the
are
cat,
telling
yeah.
Morris about new, better-tasting tender meals.
Morris, you doll. Better tasting tender meals is making it big in the Big Apple.
Morris, my boy, frankly, I'm as finicky as you, and this here Tender Meals is the belle of my bowl.
We've tried them all, Morris, but we love better tasting tender.
See, they were investing in cat food. They were predicting the future. Hey, cat food futures. Yeah.
Meals.
9 Lives Tender Meals.
Oh, look at the ginger kitty. Hello.
Your new taste speaks for itself.
Yummy.
To demonstrate the computerized suspension system on the
new
new Thunderbird Turbo Coupe, we're going to...
Oh, God.
Feed it the following information.
Okay.
The result is an automobile that
Look at
adjusts instantly to the road's twists and turns.
It goes down the road. Oh, my
This
God.
is the new intercooled Thunderbird Turbo Coupe.
It's the intercooled Thunderbird.
From Ford.
Yeah.
Ford, now with a 6
It's
year,
a better idea.
60,000-mile new car powertrain warranty.
It's a better idea. Yeah.
Saturday.
He challenged me. I intend to.
Only his courage can stop a war. Pat Morita is O'Hara. Then
Pat Morita was the Karate Kid guy.
Unfinished battle.
Man wants to take this war to your house, be me answering the door.
Clarence Thomas. Look at that.
You can't shoot me.
Spencer for hire.
Saturday.
On ABC.
I think a little higher. When my head hurts, no painting looks good.
I used to take aspirin or Tylenol.
But now-
today, I take Advil.
Advil.
Advil contains a non-prescription
It's it's got ibuprofen in it.
strength of
The ibuprofen package.
the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. Doctors have already recommended Advil over 1 million times.
No shit. Wow.
You see, just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin.
Not only that, but Advil has to go through your liver to be processed. What? No.
And it didn't upset my stomach.
All right. Well, good.
Advil, tablets and new caplets, advanced medicine for pain.
Yeah. I got some advanced medicine for pain right here. It's called beer.
She's from Western.
Of all the airline mergers,
Hi.
one really stands
Hello.
out because it's the people of Western joining
Western
the people
Airlines.
of Delta. And when pros start working together, you know what you have? An all-star team.
You got the best ever.
That's how the best get better.
This is going to be quite a team.
This is going to be quite a team. Look at all these girls here. The oppression. I don't see any girls up in the cockpit. Whoa. What? We do it for you.
And what?
All right, Thumper, your time to shine. Here's the Pontiac we've all been waiting for, the Grand Am.
I wasn't even in the market for a new car when I drove this Pontiac. Then I found that, depending on the Pontiac I got, I could get up to $1,200 back.
I had a Bonneville. I mean, that counts for something, doesn't
To
it?
pocket or use as a down payment.
Mhm.
Or it could get 3.9% GMAC financing.
Okay.
Now I ask you, could you pass up Pontiac excitement with a choice of savings like that? Neither could I.
I mean, I'm dying. I want a Pontiac.
We build
Excitement, Pontiac.
Look, I want to see other people.
I want to see other people.
I
That's the
just
Who.
need some space. We can still be friends. See ya.
The way to cool down is clear.
7 Up.
some good coming down.
So all you need is a 7 Up to get over the breakup of the girl that wants to rip your heart out and your wallet. I can't believe the fucking Who let them use their fucking song. That's amazing.
Touchstone Pictures presents Richard Dreyfuss,
I came home last night and she was sleeping on my side of the bed.
Danny DeVito,
It was temporary insanity. I don't know. It just came over me.
Yep.
Might have been something I ate.
Barbara Hershey.
I want to know what it's like to be with someone else.
In a
Got to say, Barbara Hershey was all right.
very special, very different kind of comedy.
I love your wife and I want to marry her.
I'll go along with that as well.
Tin Men,
I like that name.
a Barry Levinson film.
Who was in this here? Barry Levinson, Dreyfuss, Danny DeVito, Barbara Hershey, Tin Men. Missed that one.
Rated R.
Now playing at selected theaters.
But it's rated R, so there's probably some boinking going on in it. Yeah.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere
I'm getting choked up now.
over the rainbow,
Bagpipes.
skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. For all the somewheres you've ever dreamed of, now there is Allegis, Westin Hotels, Hertz, United Airlines, and more. Now
It's a fucking hotel commercial.
joined as one company, caring for
Tito, I need a tissue. Over here.
travelers worldwide. Birds fly over the rainbow, wide and wide.
Okay.
Allegis, in celebration of travel.
Great.
Here's important news from Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. The
Okay.
American Heart Association has reviewed Lean Cuisine's 14-day diet plan and
Okay.
found it to be in compliance with their dietary guidelines,
Well, geez, good. Yeah, great.
including those for sodium, cholesterol, and fat. For free copies, write Lean Cuisine, Box 330, Cleveland, Ohio, 44107.
So you can't you can't just look it up. You gotta mail a letter. Oh no.
That's Lean Cuisine, Box 330, Cleveland, 44107. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine and the American Heart Association, working together for your good health.
Great.
Harold, I got
A few mushrooms.
Yeah,
Presenting Magic Mushroom, the long-lasting air freshener.
I got them because they really last.
She got them because they're cute.
They're
Because they work great every day.
Because they're cute.
Only Magic Mushroom has
True.
the centimeter system to meter the scent, so it's equally effective
Centimeter.
every day for over a month.
Harold, you know those long-lasting mushrooms?
Yeah.
I got them because they're cute.
Magic Mushroom, the long-lasting air freshener from Airwick.
The clean look of CoverGirl Clean Makeup. What makes it so beautiful?
Clean makeup gives me the look I want.
That's Christy. What's her face? The chick was married to Billy Joel. Christy something. Whatever.
Clean is natural.
She's cute.
Pure and Noxzema Clean.
It's the look of good skin.
Uptown Girl.
Clean is CoverGirl Clean Makeup.
It's just the right color and coverage.
Clean is
Christy
fresh,
Brinkley. Thank you.
flawless,
Thank you very much.
and sometimes frivolous.
Uptown Girl.
Clean is believable and always
I mean,
beautiful.
she married Billy Joel, for fuck's sake. What was? Hey, Billy Joel's a great artist. I'm sure he's decent. He's not the best looking dude. You know?
Clean is the good skin look of CoverGirl
Hypergamy.
Clean Makeup.
This car has been the
I mean, but how? I mean, Christy Brinkley was a huge, like, model and stuff. So how is Billy? I guess he was bigger than her. I don't know.
world's
Okay.
best-selling car,
You know,
4 years running. To us,
what do we got here? Based on the 82 to 85 calendar year, worldwide sales and export data. What
it's
do we
also
have?
one of the world's best values. Because for
Ford?
about the same price as the leading Japanese imports, you can get this car with air conditioning, power mirrors, and premium sound system.
No way.
Features the Japanese imports don't include at the same
It's a
price,
Ford Escort.
making Ford Escort a much
Oh,
sounder
God.
value. This is Escort. Now get 3.9%
By the way, who had the automatic seatbelt?
financing plus $600 cash back from Ford.
All right.
Friday.
Getting pretty good at this 3-card Monte.
Great, now we'll never have to worry about where our next meal's coming from.
It's a whole new angle for the alien and his son.
Is this the greatest or
Okay.
what?
What are you, some kind of a spy or something? What?
That guy from Airplane.
He's driving it. Starman.
Friday. The fuck? Oh, here's the aliens again. Oh no.
Don't you just hate it when the bar
If we could just get a garbage bag that wouldn't blow up in our house.
is trash bag can't hold the garbage gremlins? Don't get mad. Get glad.
Tom Bosley.
Trash bags with 3 plies of Stress Flex plastic. 3
Look at
plies
that.
that stretch instead of breaking. Gotcha.
It keeps the garanimals in the bag.
So Glad keeps trash in even when it wants out. Glad trash bags. Uh-oh. Don't get mad. Get glad.
Boom.
Ooh, nasty toll-ass cookies.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's be grown up about this. One
Yeah.
each, okay? Here, one for you and one for me.
Look at her getting all wet over the cookie.
Wrong.
See, guys, there's a reason why you should learn how to bake cookies. These 80s girls get all crazy.
Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Everything should be this good.
In the beginning of recorded history, man had an idea called caravan. Slow and plodding, but right for its time.
Okay.
Some years later, man had a better idea. Dodge Caravan. Efficient,
Oh my
versatile,
God,
and perfect
stop
for
it.
its time. It has a newly available V6 for more power, and with
That's a bit of a stretch there.
front-wheel
I guess.
drive and a 770 protection plan. Dodge
Excuse me. Is that a woman driving the car? I didn't think that was allowed back then.
V6 for more power, and with front-wheel drive
Women were in the kitchen making
and a
sandwiches.
770 protection plan. Dodge Caravan has no equal
And she's kind of a redhead. So
in the civilized
doing?
world. Dodge, setting new standards of performance.
is there anything we can do in the back of that van, baby? Yeah.
Now get your teeth their whitest.
Hello.
Let Pearl Drops turn your toothbrush into a polishing machine.
Invented by a dentist, Pearl Drops is specially formulated to help
Pearl
polish away
Drops,
stains
yeah.
and plaque for whiter teeth. Let Pearl Drops.
I mean, she doesn't really have the best teeth, but yeah,
By a
it would
dentist,
work.
Pearl Drops is specially formulated to help polish away stains and plaque for whiter teeth.
Baby. Baby.
Let Pearl Drops help you polish away stains.
All right, Riggs, you can go jerk your chicken if you
And
want to.
plaque.
It's fine. Just rewind the video. It's okay. Let's see. It's a Dodge Caravan.
Anyone who subscribes to the theory that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line has obviously never driven a Porsche.
A Porsche. 944S 16 valve. Okay. Available at your Northern California Porsche dealer.
Test drive the new 944S at your Northern
It better have a fucking manual.
California
That's all I'm
Porsche
saying.
dealer.
For that kind of money. Sharks and laser beams. Oh, okay. Because I guess the car looks like a shark. I like the song though. That's pretty good. Nissan, something. $200ZX.
Discover a new species. Chevrolet Verona.
God, no way. Oh my God. Oh, what a total piece of shit. It's a terrible car.
Winning, it's easy. Give 110%, expect 110%.
But taking a shower is hard.
From yourself, everyone, everything.
Yeah.
Speed Stick deodorant gives 110%.
Speed Stick.
That's its edge.
I
Why?
just bought some Speed Stick today, so yeah.
It has no alcohol, and alcohol
I guess it worked. The commercial.
evaporates. Speed Stick protection doesn't evaporate even after 24 hours.
Really?
Glides on dry in just a few strokes. That's 110% protection.
Speed Stick deodorant, the wide stick.
That's your edge.
Menon. Yep.
Full-figured women love to tell us how well just my size pantyhose fit. I'm writing you a letter, sending it today. Mailing it first class, 'cause I just had to say I'm yours. No more tug of war. Sincerely yours. It is just my size.
Just my size.
Yours.
All right, Grandma.
Thanks, Lex.
Excuse me, your legs are on fire there.
No more tug of war.
They have noticed.
Sincerely yours. It is just my size. I'm yours.
Whoops. It's not good. That'd be a bad day. Oops.
Thanks, Legs.
Do.
Cannonball Run 2.
What could go wrong?
Sunday.
There you go. Yep.
Introducing Vaseline Intensive Care Moisturizing Foam Bath.
Moisturizing foam bath.
Escape into velvet.
It's moist.
The softness, and just when you think it's over, the softness lingers from Vaseline Intensive Care.
Sometimes your skin gets so dry you can scratch the word dry right on your hand.
No shit. Well, fuck. Thank you for telling me.
And the drier your skin, the more you need Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It soothes and starts healing dry skin
Look
on
at this.
contact.
Wow.
That's today's Vaseline Intensive Care.
Damn.
Is he okay? Yeah. Peanuts! Get your fresh roasted peanuts! 2. Want some peanuts? Yeah.
Remember fresh roasted peanuts? One whiff and you couldn't resist them.
They're still warm.
Well, today there's a snack that's just as irresistible.
Really?
Planters Honey Roasted Nuts. They're sweet enough to please and just salty enough to tease.
Yeah.
Planters Honey Roasted Nuts.
Teasers.
Fresh roasted peanuts!
Mr. Peanut does it again.
Okay, good.
Hi, I'm Charles Gibson.
And I'm Joan London. Tomorrow.
Jesus Christ, look at these people. This was the chick in that one ad earlier, Joan London, I guess.
Good morning, America. Jihan Sadat. She's trying to live her husband's dream, peace in the Middle East.
Also, Bruce Babbitt of Arizona. He's planning to run for the presidency.
And should college athletes be
Yeah, well, that didn't work out. Didn't work out.
tested for drugs? We'll hear both sides of the drug testing debate.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
The night I'll never forget is the night that Bette Midler came out and did exactly what I was going to do.
This is the Oscars. We have to be dignified as humanly possible. That is why I've decided to rise to the occasion.
Memories are made on Oscar night, March 30th.
Steve Martin is just amazing. The talent this man has is just absolutely amazing. And I think he and Martin Short actually have a new series. Fucking brilliant stuff. Now, Steve Martin, he's a real Renaissance man. He's not just a comedian, not just a banjo player. The guy's got everything going on. Wonderful guy.
Now, the latest from Channel 7 News, brought to you by the California Office of Tourism and ARCO.
Oh.
Hi, this is Pete Wilson. Coming up in just a half hour.
Pete Wilson, the governor of California.
Channel 7 News tonight. There's a health warning tonight to stay out of the bay because of a huge sewage spill. We'll have details. We'll have more on a deal to fly to Hawaii for only $31, the deal that seems too good to be true. Authorities say LA street gangs are spreading their violence throughout the West now. And we'll find out how a San Francisco nurse shortage affects healthcare. Now this.
After you explore Nevada City, rough and ready and humbug, is there more to see in the gold country? You bet.
Okay. Oh, here's that girl again. All right. We've been at it for a while. So was he wearing a pink shirt? I don't know. Probably. Yeah. Yep. Steve Martin. The man has won Oscars, I believe. All kinds of accolades for his acting. He won Grammys for his guitar playing. He's a writer. Just, again, Renaissance man. You know, the man's done everything and he's good at everything. Really amazing stuff. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you know, he did his thing. You know, he had to make money, right? When he was a young guy. He did, what was it called? What the fuck was this thing called? Wild and Crazy Guy. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Wonderful movie with John Candy. And that's coming up. It's about that time, right? Thanksgiving and all that. Yeah, I love that movie. Just really good stuff. Pete Wilson and Richard Floyd spent all day sucking each other's hemorrhoids. Well, that's okay. Goody. Gumdrops. Yeah. Yeah. Steve Martin he's an amazing artist. No, I think people don't give him enough credit, to be honest. He's the guy on Saturday Night Live, right? He's the I'm a wild and crazy guy. Fucking amazing guy. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, drink some beer, get some chili on the pot. Put it in the pot and make it. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon.